Oh, that's right. Dave. The Fable.
Good. Ping. Steve, good.
Why are you pinging? I was messaging Mike, my coffee guy, to say, hey, we're live. Because he said, next time you're on, message me. Because I yeah, I messaged you. I just remembered. Spreading the word. Let's smash. Sorry I broke the video. I blame Discord. Not that there's anyone watching, because you'll hate us.
Not event.
I blame Discord. You'd know it, Carl. You'd know it. Ooh. Should we just watch the original last year's showcase and discuss how it didn't happen? None of the stuff.
That'd be hilarious.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous of what they'll drink bubble tea with you.
To be fair, I'd like to have bubble. Yeah.
You're very quiet. Put the mouth to you next to your mouth so I can actually hear you.
I'm supposed to forget what we put in the mic in my mouth.
You are not sounding great. Polo specs, we don't care. No,
Can
it's
you hear
terrible.
me?
I can't hear you now. You've broken it. Whatever you did was bad. You're now going. All right. We'll delay the start of the podcast, Carts. Okay. It's all right.
Ah, thanks, Lee. You're too kind.
Oh, welcome back.
Is that better?
Yes, I can now hear you.
Oh, brilliant. That's good.
That's a bonus.
I could you can hear me.
Oh, it's nearly
Great.
midnight. It looks so cool, this one, though, doesn't it? This video.
It's got very cool art style, yeah.
Yeah. And cool music. But
Very bluesy. What, like, bluesy at blues?
Sneaky.
oh, he's playing the guitar. There you go.
This is XboxCast.
Yeah.
Come on,
World
talk.
Premiere.
Talk. I've started this
There we
off.
go.
I tried to transition, and you just sat there not looking at the screen as I was pointing at you. I was going,
Because I was
hello?
watching the stream and I was getting the noise from the Xbox thing still in my head.
I was trying to
going,
be
"Oh,
smooth.
okay."
I was trying to be smooth, so I was going to get rid of the music as you start talking and be all smooth, but you just sat there looking at the screen watching the video.
Well, do you want to try that again?
No. The moment is now gone.
It's you can't manufacture these moments. Good
Exactly.
magic is a lie.
I was here. I was ready. I was fully like doing like transitions and
Producering stuff.
pressing buttons. And you just
Man.
there looking at the screen as I pointed it going, hello. Wow.
Welcome to the regular show, guys. We are your regular hosts with some interesting news, some regular news, some normal news. And we weren't regular last week because one of us was dying from the flu.
Lightweight.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was shocking to the point where I went to go see the doctor. Well, I didn't go see him, but I called the doctor and he goes, "Oh, yeah, there are a couple of viruses going around at the moment. You could have any one of 7.
Hmm.
Thanks, doc. You're not allowed to see me because you might have COVID."
I just despair. I despair, mate. I despair. At least you didn't pay $40 to get in touch with that, though. Like here.
I know, I did. It
Oh,
was
do you still get
51
charged?
Australian dollars with a $40 rebate. For the doctor to spend 3 seconds on the phone saying, "You can't see me because you may have COVID. It doesn't sound like you've got COVID, but you may have 7 other diseases or viruses," and off you go. And I was like, "Can I get some antibiotics?" He goes, "Well, we can't really prescribe that without seeing you, so here's some generic ones. Thanks, guy." And he's like, "Oh, and then you also need to get some Codral, but make sure they ask for your driver's license."
Oh, yeah, because you might smoke it. Or might meth out of
Is
it.
that why?
Yeah, you make meth out of it, yeah.
Oh, man. I've got some Codral lying around in case anyone wants.
Yeah, if you want to buy some Codral, selling it cheap.
Yeah, in case you have some cold and flu symptoms. You know, it's
That's right.
$1,000 a tablet.
Exactly, yeah. Because that was a cough medicine as well, wasn't it? The cough medicine they banned. People were making that into meth as well.
Man, people make anything
I've
into
heard.
meth.
I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a
Don't
rumour.
ask Lee what he was doing in the early 2000s.
What are you talking about?
What are you
What?
talking about?
I'm fine.
Fine.
I'm all good. Sounding as Max Headroom.
Oh, Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
I'm good. I was actually sick a couple of weeks ago, so I do know what you were going through. But I didn't
Yeah,
complain
you-
and whine about it. I just worked through it. Just saying.
Man, I had to take some time off. I couldn't. I was half dead.
You
Still
did
am
sound.
half
You
dead.
did actually sound terrible. So I'll give you that. The sound effects you were using were good. Can you be a bit louder? Because you're a bit quiet, bro. And I could
Okay,
boost you. I'm already boosting you by 160%, so I'm already boosting you by 0.6.
Right, how is that? Is that boosted enough?
No, you're still not hitting the... You're just seem quiet. I don't know why.
Oh, is this better?
No, you're doing anything. You're not making any difference.
Oh, I'm making big difference on my side.
Ah.
Maybe you've somehow limited me. Maybe it's
No,
Teams.
I'm giving you a 4 dB boost.
Oh, I've given myself a 4 dB boost now.
Made no difference whatsoever to the sound when you did it.
Well, brilliant. I think maybe Teams has decided that I am too loud and has put on some suppression or something.
Okay, I'll boost you in here, but
Well,
I don't want to do it too much
wait
because
till
it make
get-
you distorted, and then you'll complain because you'll sound all funny on the stream.
I think I sound funny on the stream anyway.
Well, true. Okay, don't worry, it's fine. I've
Oh,
boosted you.
jokes.
I sound louder than you. You're a bit quiet. People have to deal
Yeah,
with it.
whatever. Well, you will get my audio, so the audio version of this podcast will be normalized and amazing.
Of course.
That is everyone's cue to go and download our audio version because we're cool like that. And
Yes,
also,
we are. Yes,
while
we
we're
are.
talking about the audio stuff, we have something special for the patrons.
Are we going to release it? Are we?
Well, we have some. What are we calling it? The the Xbox Cast nights, like Baywatch nights, or Aftercast.
Was Aftercast what we stuck with in the end?
Yeah, Aftercast definitely.
Aftercast.
So for the patron, we have the how would you describe it? It's the best part of the podcast that don't make it into the podcast.
It's how the sausage is made. Is that how the saying goes?
Also, yeah, no, it's definitely how the sausage is made. It is something for you guys to listen to, and tell us what a good job we're doing.
Or go, how do you manage to put a podcast together every week with such disastrous planning? So it's going to go either way, basically.
Well, I mean, everyone is very aware of the fact that we don't plan.
No, I think it's, what do they call it? It's endearing.
Endearing, indeed. It's like, oh, look how cute they are putting on a podcast every week.
How do they manage to put on a podcast every week?
Oh, I can't believe we listen to these bumbling idiots.
Because the first thing the conversation starts off is about you making it all blurry to make yourself look pretty. That's how the conversation starts. So, who doesn't
Well,
want to hear that
sometimes-
conversation?
Sometimes you up the blur and you just look good.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? No one wants to see your pores.
Gets with all your imperfections.
Indeed.
My face just goes completely blank. Like there's no face. That's the problem when I turn it on. It just it blurs out the whole thing.
Oh, that's amazing.
So yeah, patrons only.
Patrons only. If you want to listen to how the sausage is made, the best bits of the podcast that don't make it into the podcast, sign up to our Patreon. It costs you $1.
$1, yes, $1 a month.
Costs like just over a gold coin New Zealand. I think,
25
because of
cents an
exchange
episode.
rates.
That's all it costs.
Man, what a deal!
What
I'm
better
surprised
value?
we haven't signed up already.
I know. Maybe I should sign. Say I want to listen to it.
And also, for everyone who took part in the April Achievement Challenge, Simone is going to be reaching out to you over the course of the next couple of days or a week, and you are going to get a very special 2024 AAC bronze coin with our logo all over it to commemorate the fantastic achievement you had in taking part in our April Achievement Challenge.
Am I getting my platinum one for winning the most game score?
Yes, but it's made out of plastic.
No, the wrong P. That's the wrong P.
It's platinum colored, but it's made out of plastic because you can't give platinum to a baby. They'll hurt themselves. So it's made out of the soft plastic so that when you chew it, as the baby, then you don't hurt yourself, you don't break
That's
your
so
teeth.
good.
It feels nice on your gums.
Nice, excellent.
You can drool all over it and it won't
It's
rust.
as good as washing machine, dishwasher.
Yep.
Dishwasher safe. There you go.
Uh,
Babies are dishwasher safe too.
well, mostly.
Quite reasonably waterproof.
Fantastic.
Wow. Yes. Podcast has started as it means to go on tonight, isn't it? I can tell.
Indeed. And then before we continue on with other things, it is back to your backlog month.
Yes.
So, Mr. Lee, what are you playing for back to your backlog?
Currently, I'm trying to play Diablo 4 and beat Uber Lilith. I have an amazing build, though. Like, the build is amazing. We took out a 100 level Nightmare Dungeon, me and Paul did yesterday, which is the highest level dungeon you can do, Nightmare Dungeon you can do.
Oh, yeah? And this is your sorceress, your electric sorceress.
My electric balls sorceress.
So many balls on the screen all
Did
at
you
once.
see the balls? Just balls everywhere.
My word.
It was...
It's ball palooza.
A ball palooza. Ball-tastic, I was going to say. And what else do you want? You just want your balls flying around your face. What else do you need?
Yep, causing death and destruction
Death and
wherever they
destruction.
go.
Exactly. Oh dear. Yes, I just decided to follow a end game build basically. So that means you get all your gear build up just to beat bosses, just take out uber bosses.
Nice. Okay.
It is taking me a while to get the right gear though. Like it's taking me ages to get the right gear.
But so does it tell you this is the type of gear you need? Like you need the shield of Osiris and the headdress
So
of
yes,
Job.
to a point. So the uniques, it tells you what uniques you should go and find.
Okay.
Which I have. I've got both the uniques it recommends. And then it tells you what stats you're looking for on each of the items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then it will say, okay, so also these are the gems you should run on these items as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the build I'm following, which I'm going to get to, I'm on like 25% chance of critical attack. Yeah. So that's good.
Yep.
Critical's good. I get a 450% bonus or something on critical damage.
That's
So
pretty
that's
good
quite
going.
nice. So that's what my build is. It's basically as a crit build. So you just go in there and you do lots and lots of little bits of damage, but like all the balls are flying around, so it just does it constantly. So it's a good boss killer because it gets in there and it stands in front of the boss. I get close combat, whatever you call it, close damage when you stand next to it, as like 300% bonus, plus critical at 400% bonus. And lots of balls, which each individual ball does damage of like 20,000.
Jeez, okay.
So if they're timed by 400%, then they're doing
that's
some
quite a bit.
good damage. And you can't see the character underneath the numbers.
No, that's what you're aiming for.
Yeah,
Is
because
colours and
barbarians
numbers.
do attack. They'll do 2 million points or 1 billion points on one hit, and they'll do like an attack which I just do lots and lots and lots of little bits of damage, like 200k here and there, 150, lots of those little damages.
Oh, yeah. So you're like DPS.
I am DPS, yeah. Not one hitting though. I'm just like burning them down with my balls of lightning.
Burning them down with your balls.
Of lightning.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And it's fun because you can just, what you do is you teleport into the middle of the baddies. The teleport brings all the baddies to you and you stun them all and then you just melt them with your balls.
Your melty balls.
Yeah, my balls are not melty. My balls melt rather
Balls
than
will
being
melt.
melty
Right.
because they're electricity, so it doesn't melt electricity. Come on. It's lightning.
No, you've seen, if enough electricity goes through something, it melts.
Yeah, the thing that it hits melts, not the electricity though.
No.
No.
Okay, so you're doing Diablo. You're going to beat Uber
I
Lilith.
just want Uber Lilith. She needs to die. Like,
Okay.
you take her on at the moment and she kills us quite quickly, me and Paul. So we decided that she needs to die because she's been killing us too much.
Okay.
We do tweaks on the build, jump in, try and take on Uber Lilith, do a little bit of damage, then die a couple times and go, no, back to a drawing board, and then go back and do some more grinding to get some better gear. And then go, right, we're more powerful, back into Uber Lilith, do a little bit more damage and go, no, not yet, and go away again. And then so that's been the process.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
It's so much fun. Oh, and carry you, obviously.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, and
To
carry
be carried.
Todd as well. I've been carrying him too, so he's been having fun. And I'm trying to do stuff that's easy for not easy for, but he can do.
Oh, yes.
So he's doing stuff 30 levels higher than his character.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so he can do damage. He doesn't survive if he gets hit very well, but he can still do damage. So at least he's doing something. Because I don't want him to stand at the front of the doorway of the dungeon and just get XP. Because there's no fun in that, is there?
No, there's no fun. You want to cause some death and destruction.
Yeah. So it's easy for me, but it's fun for him to not die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm trying to upgrade my glyphs, so I'm doing the Nightmare Dungeons to get the XP for the glyphs. So as long as I'm doing that, I'm getting XP. I'm doing something useful because my 100 now, so I don't get XP for anything else.
Okay, do you get Paragon still?
Nope, that's it. I'm done, maxed out.
Interesting. Okay, so you don't get any more Paragon points.
Nothing at all. No, nothing at all. All you're doing is farming gear, and farming your glyphs. Glyphs get upgraded. You know, the ones that go on the Paragon boards, the little stones. Yeah, so they get upgraded to level 21. I've got like 6 on 15 now or something.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm almost there. There's 15's a good level, then 21's a max level. So you get everything to 15, and then you slowly go through and get into 21. So I'm just doing that currently.
Man, okay.
Yeah, there's a process.
What a grindy game.
What a great grindy game though. It's much fun. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it is much fun indeed.
Yeah, because we notice a difference because going through the Helltide.
Yep.
And you do that potion which gets everything 10 levels higher than you. And then when we used to do that, it was really scary because stuff would kill you. But now it's not scary and it's fine. And then just chuck stuff at us and it's fine. If you die, it's because you cocked up, but not because it was. It was because you were doing something you weren't really paying attention. Because my sorcerers, I actually have to play my character. It's not a necro build with minions.
Where you just stand back and have a cup of tea.
Yeah, you just keep pressing. Was it rend or something? Is it you do? What's the one you do one thing and you basically get your minions back up again if they die. That's all you're doing, isn't it? Really?
Well, that and cursing, you know.
That's all long distance though. You go. You're just like throwing a curse.
Have a curse.
I'll have a curse. Oh no, the guy's fallen. You come back. Exactly.
Yeah, one mage died. You come back, mage.
Yeah.
And then you send the golem over there. Golem, go see these people.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself with your fists.
Yes. So I've actually got to do gaming.
I know.
Yeah.
What is nonsense?
And Paul
I could just set my character to auto follow you. I could just log on to Diablo and then go do something else.
Well, you could, in theory, sit at the door of the dungeon though.
Oh.
And then just go off.
But I like watching my skeletons kill things.
I know. Well, that's it. That's why we do one that's not too hard for you, so you can actually do stuff.
Yeah.
But we could, because that's what I got. What was one guy we were doing? One dungeon. It literally just stood at the doorstep, and I was getting Paragon points, and I was going through and spending them as I was watching as he was running around the dungeon. It was amazing.
Oh, nice.
So I was just going ping. Oh, one to spend. Oh yeah, what should I spend on? Ping. Oh, another one to spend. Cool. And just doing that, and it was just like blasting through these levels. So it was quite fun.
Ping. That's fantastic.
Ping. Oh, what was I following the build? Reading about the build. Oh, that's where it says about the Paragon point. And you just kind of go through and.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to pull up a build for my necromancer and sort him out.
Yeah, I did it up to 100 without a build, and then decided at 100 I needed to sort it out and actually do a build.
Ah, yeah. So you just refunded all your points.
Yeah, you get scrolls. I've got 4 of these scrolls which refund all the points for free, and then you can go through and just spend them all again.
Oh, nice. Okay. I should find one of those.
You probably get them. You get them from places. I don't know where I got it from. I got 4 of them from somewhere. But when you do it, though, I found that my gear was all wrong, so I had to then go through and actually start getting different gear.
Ah, yep.
Because what it wants you to do is like critical strike challenge. I was doing health and armor because I'm following Paul, but actually it doesn't really matter as much because you kill stuff before you die. I think that's how the sorcerers works. Is basically do more damage than the thing hitting you, and you'll be okay.
Oh yes. Well, isn't that every character in Diablo? Except do more damage before you die.
But Paul's like gone. I've got like 40,000 health and 10,000 armor. I'm doing 50,000 damage, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing like 20,000 damage, and I've got 9,000 armor, and I've got 20,000 health. But I'm still not dying as much as I was because I've changed my build around. So it's kind of interesting. The stats aren't making as much difference because other things are better.
Yes.
Yeah. So dodge is better and stuff like that, and things like that, which means you don't get hit so much.
Nice.
And also I run 2 defensive shields, which help.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I return ice and fire. So I just alternate between ice and fire shields. So I can't get damaged. I just stand in the middle, ice and fire. Teleport knocks everyone over, ice and fire. Teleport knock everyone over, lots of balls.
Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, I wish. No, it's quite crazy when there's lots of stuff on the screen now because I can't see my character.
Yeah, you just see colours and numbers.
Colours and numbers, I know. I want to take a screenshot of it, but it's really hard when you're doing stuff. Take a screenshot of the colour and number like mess. I was reading one review and he said, I actually turned off the numbers because I couldn't see my character. It was like ridiculous. I was like, I can see why. It's probably Yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
When
Once you
things
get
are
to a certain
exploding.
point, you're just like, turn off the numbers. We don't really care.
Yeah, things are dying. It's all melting. It's fine.
Yeah.
But also, if the stuff, because when you kill stuff that explodes, you
Mm-hmm.
can't see because there's just numbers, so you can't see the thing about to explode. So you're like, because I've died a couple of times, I'm like, why did I die? Oh, so and so blew up after I killed them. That's why. And it was just at the moment I wouldn't have my shield or wasn't doing something, so I was in between kind of shield or something, and it just took me out. I was like, oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. All three things explode at once. That's also a good one. That hurts.
Oh, man, that's funny.
It's fun. It's cool. It's good dragging
Yeah.
people through as well. I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, it's lots of fun. Lots of fun to be dragged through, I can tell you that.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it there. Glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Whenever we go somewhere and I try to follow you and then, oh, I died. Oh, I died. No, I'm dead again. Lee, res, please. Oh.
Yeah, me and Todd were doing it yesterday with Paul. So there's me and Paul doing kind of high level stuff, and Todd just following us around, just getting carried through things, getting like lots of completion of like something ridiculously high level dungeon is completed, which he should have no right to be in, but because he's following us, he just gets the completion and gets all the challenges for it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, next time I see you on, I'm just going to invade your world now that I can.
yeah. Come and join us. We'll be doing something really difficult and kind of trying to get lots of XP for it. Harder it is, the better gear you get. See, so
Yeah. I noticed when I was running with you, I got a lot of gear that I can't even wear yet.
yeah, level 80 needs to be mostly.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah. How much gear I've been though, it's insane. The amount of gear I'm
Yeah.
burning through. I picked last run, I actually even got that's the point. I've got to log in. We did a Helltide run. I filled up my bags 3 times.
Jeez.
I jumped back to my box, my loot, my chest, emptied everything. We jumped back into the battle again, filled it up, jumped back to the city, emptied it all, jumped back. It didn't even check it. I was just dumping anything legendary. I was just keeping it. I think I picked up 2 uniques and was running around, maybe 3 uniques in that run. It's just
Nice.
insane amount of gear I was picking up.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, because you was doing 10 levels high. Because I did this potion that was 10 levels high, so you get better gear. That's the
Oh,
kind
you
of.
need to tell me what potion it is. I can
You've
also
probably got
catch
it.
one.
It's called something heart, profane heart or something. It's called, or profane brain,
Right.
propane bane, or brain or something. It's called something like that. Some sort of brain name. Gives you more XP, makes everything 10 levels harder.
Cool.
Yeah, scary,
Okay.
scary at low levels.
Scary at low levels. Well, we're not a low level, really.
What
Like,
level are
I'm
you? 50?
60.
Oh, 60? Okay, getting there.
Yeah, 60 now. So
You know, supposed to
slowly
be-
catch a monkey.
You know, you're supposed to be level 75 or something for area 4.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's why I've had to drop back down. When I'm playing by myself, I have to drop down
drop back
to the world level 3. Because otherwise, level 4, it just steamrolls me. I can't do anything.
Yeah, Necros are a bit like that though. You got to be really careful with the build.
Yeah. And it's the AR with the skellies are just it's almost good, but just not quite. So they'll just wander off and start attacking things behind you, and you go, guys, I'm being hit by this dude in front of me. Can you guys, focus?
Can you please
all
help me?
attack the same creature?
Yep.
But no, they just wander away and do their own thing. I suppose it happens when you're a skeleton. You don't have a brain.
Well,
You're
that's
just
it.
like, "Oh, go
There's
fuck."
only so much you can do as a skeleton, really. 'Cause it's in your bone. Yes. So it's been good. I've enjoyed it. It's all weekends, basically. Been
Man.
walking Barney, playing Diablo. Went out for curry, played Diablo. Took dog out for a walk, played Diablo. That's mine. Went to the beach, played Diablo. That was basically it.
That's funny. It's the
Yeah.
new Destiny.
It is the new Destiny. Yeah, it's awesome. It's that loot thing, mate. I've missed a looter. I've missed a looter shooter.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And it's just you get enough loot in that game that it's just perfect.
And it's just because every time I do a run, there's always an item I can change, which is slightly better. Every single time, there's one item better.
Man,
Yeah.
they have you hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, well, that's it. You keep giving me. Last time it was a ring. I picked up this ring. I was like, oh, it's just got. Because I'm looking for, say, I've got 3 things I'm looking for. It has 2 of them, whereas the previous one they had 1. Oh, this isn't
nice.
brilliant. I'll just change it over to. Oh, my hours have stopped counting. 328 hours. I've done way more than 320 hours. That must have been when I completed it.
Man,
I completed
amazing.
that game on the 26th of December. I'm still playing it 6 months later,
that's fantastic.
isn't it?
Man. So Diablo was your back to your backlog game.
So far, but I do
Never-
want to go back. I did actually have a bunch I want to go back to, which I've left installed, like Halo Infinite.
Oh yes.
I talked to Kinsman, actually. He jumped in the chat, and I was talking to him about doing Halo Infinite, but he wants to do it on Legendary, which sounds a bit scary.
Well, I mean, get him to just drag you through then.
I was intending to. It's his idea, so he can drag me through. I think that's...
Yeah, just send him ahead.
I'm here.
That'll
I'm
be
fine. I'm cleaning my gun. You go for it.
Yep. You go for it. You shoot them.
Don't...
I'll
just-
just grenade from over here.
I know, exactly.
Give
I'll throw a
him
grenade and
up-
stick it to the back of his head. I'm like, oh, no.
Whoops.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
There's a bunch of games I want to complete, though. I've kind of started... Like, even Red Dead might have finished that off. I was talking to Kinsman, he says, you've actually done... Or you're almost there, he said, because I got to the train mission. He said, there's not that much left of the game now to complete it. Like, just on the main missions.
There we go. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a ton you could go finish.
I've got a few games I've started in my time.
Just a few.
Just a few. Only like 400 odd. Yeah.
Just 400 or so.
Yeah. What are you planning then? What's your...
Well,
Have you made a
so
list?
long-
Have you checking it twice?
I've decided that my backlog games for this month is going to be you dragging me through Diablo 4 because I want to complete the battle pass and I want to try 100% it.
So let me look at the... So you need to get a hardcore character going.
Yes, which is why I need to speak to you because you have a hardcore character.
Oh, yes.
And so I'm going to make a hardcore character and we could get that up to level 50 quite quickly. I'm pretty sure Paul has a nice high-level hardcore character.
No, I don't think he does, actually.
Oh, well, there's a good sign. We need to all jump in and do hardcore.
I love you say that.
So I want to
Yes.
complete the battle pass for Diablo because I've used my Ultimate Edition battle pass upgrade nonsense. So I get all the premium content for it. And I want 100% Diablo 4, get all the achievements done. And then I've also been dabbling in a bit of No Man's Sky since they've released a new update for it.
Yes, oh, that's right. I found a story about that, but I couldn't actually find the story, like what it was. It was like a headline of something happening and going, oh, it's been going for 6 years, they brought a new update out. And I was like, but what's the update? They wouldn't tell me.
Oh, what a pity.
Yeah,
New
so maybe
update adds
Adrift.
a-
Everdrift.
Adds a new universe that's devoid of life. So you kind of have to go into it with all your supplies and there's nothing else there. And you just kind of explore a haunted universe. I haven't gotten there yet.
Looks like the moon.
Yes. But let me tell you a story about No Man's Sky.
Oh, pray tell.
My thought is I'm going to jump into No Man's Sky for a bit and build up a house because I am on this planet that has 3 resource nodes close together. It's gold, silver, and copper, which is what you need a lot of to, make a lot of the items in No Man's Sky. I have these miners that you put on top and they can generate resources without getting rid of the vein. Because otherwise, if you mine the vein, you basically rip the stuff out of the ground and it doesn't regenerate.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put a miner on top, it stays there and it just does its mining thing. So I was like, right, this is going to be new home base because the base can sit in the middle of these 3 resource nodes and I can get stuff and just, amass resources to build stuff for my fleet, for my capital ship, and basically become awesome. And so I jumped in and I started building this house, and then I ran out of ferrite, which is what you need to build the walls and the floors and everything. So I went on a mission to start mining ferrite. Then I ran out of carbon, and you need carbon to charge your mining laser. And the world I'm on has no carbon. Lots of ferrite, no carbon. It's a very metal world. There's lots of metals around. Even the living creatures are made out of metal.
Well, there's been
like
no
the
carbon
inhabitants.
things dying to give you the carbon to...
Yeah,
trees
there's no
and stuff
carbon.
like
There's
that.
no plants.
Yeah.
So I ran out of carbon and I couldn't charge my gun. And then in my inventory, I had no carbon. And in my ship's inventory, I had no carbon. So now what do I do? Well, now I need to jump in my spaceship and fly off to a new planet so that I can try find some carbon that I could pick up.
Go to the
charge my
space
mining
station and
laser.
buy some carbon, could you?
Oh, I thought about that. So I thought, either I go to a new planet or the space station, buy some carbon, jump into space, and the capital ships warp in and pirates start attacking the ships. And so, you got to defend the capital ships. So then you're flying around, you're beating up the pirates. It's great. You fight the pirates off and the capital ship is like, hey, do you want to be the captain of the capital ship because you're the best? So then you have to fly onto the capital ship and talk to the captain, and he's like, "Yo, you can be the new captain. You can have this ship." And you look at it, go, "Yeah, it's not as good as my current ship. It's going to be a pain to move stuff across. Actually, no, you can keep it. Just give me money instead." But now that I'm in space and I've left the capital ship, let's go to the space station to see if they've got carbon. You're flying towards the space station, and pirates fly out of nowhere and they attack you. So you have to fight them off. Then you get to the space station. The space station doesn't sell carbon, but it sells other stuff that you have a lot of in your capital ship. So hold on, we need to go back to the capital ship because we could earn some money here. Go back to the capital ship, and with the capital ships, you get freighters or frigates, sorry, and you're able to send them on missions to different parts of the universe, and they give you money and resources and stuff. Now my frigates have come back and they're damaged, and I need to fix them so that I can send them out to earn more money. So then you teleport onto the frigate, and then you have to figure out what it's missing, and you have to build the stuff, repair the frigate, jump back to the cap, and so I started off trying to build a house. 3 hours later, I was on a planet fighting off spiders that had emerged from the ground because I was trying to help a ship that had crashed.
Did you get your carbon?
No, eventually I did. I figured out if you go to a planet with leaves and trees and plant life, if you fly your ship over and you just shoot the ground, it'll blow up the trees, and that gives you a little bit of carbon. So eventually I managed to amass some carbon to get my mining laser up to scratch so that I can start making more ferrite to finish building my house. But this is No Man's Sky. It pulls you in and the hours just disappear. It's like The Division, something's always going on. As soon as you finish one mission in The Division, something pops up to your left and you go, "Oh, just go check that out." No Man's Skies are so good at that. There's always something happening.
Someone in Discord was playing Division this week. Quite a lot. I think it was Sky for Life, actually.
I think it was Scarred, actually.
Yeah. I was quite jealous because I was like, I love that game. That was a good looter shooter because there's always something new you pick up.
Yeah,
and there's a whole kind of, you can always tweak your weapons and stuff and add things to them. And once I'd worked out how someone showed me, then I showed you how to do the tweaking of your weapons, like upgrading your bits on your weapons and breaking stuff down.
You showed me, but you need to re-show me.
Oh, I don't know if I remember, actually. It was ages ago. But once I worked that out, I was like, oh, this makes more sense now. With all these, you get materials. Why? Oh, so you can build this, and you can build extensions and upgrade your guns and tweak stuff to how you want it. Like Diablo.
Noticing a pattern here.
Noticing a pattern, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Has someone been playing anything on a back-to backlog?
No, I don't think she's been playing much at the moment. Every so often we are jumping. The plan at some point is to do State of Decay 2, because I still haven't finished the world, and I think I've got 2 or 3 plague hearts left to kill. And they're a lot easier if you have someone with you.
You're less chance of dying.
Not AI, because the AI is useless.
Yes, they just die.
So I'm hoping at some point we will jump in together and, do some State of Decay 2.
I haven't done it either, actually. But I don't feel like I'm that far along. I could jump in with you. I don't know if I'm that far along in my world. Because I think I mostly just jumped over people's worlds and messed around.
Yes. It's a great game for that. It's still really cool. Lots of good updates. Hopefully we hear something about State of Decay 3 at the showcase.
Wow. That could be a good segue,
That's a perfect segue, Lee.
Yes, look at us segueing. I think good segues, though, not pointing out a segue is also a good segue.
Yes.
Let's start before the charts. I think we should talk about what's happening next week. Like Monday, I believe.
Yes, indeed. And Monday here happens to be a public holiday for us as well.
Oh, we had it this week.
Yes.
It's a bit sad.
So, we're going to take it easy. We're not going to wake up at the butt crack of dawn. We're going to take it easy, get some breakfast, and then put the showcase on and watch it once all the hype is...
You're not watching it at 4 o'clock in the morning, then?
No.
No. The kid will be up anyway.
Oh, no, he's starting to sleep properly through the night, so we hope not.
Famous last words. I'm laughing because I've been there. So Summer Game Fest starts on the 6th of June. I'll put it on screen so people can join us. And I might as well go for the quick schedule.
Yep.
The Guerrilla Collective Showcase is on Thursday. I don't know what that is. Does it give us information if we click on links?
Normally that's how links work.
Wow, look at that. It doesn't really explain much. Oh, it takes them to a better screen though. Okay, cool. So Guerrilla, this promises fresh announcements, trailers, gameplay, one of the world's top developers and publishers. I don't know who Guerrilla is though. Guerrilla Collective must be a bunch of indies.
Oh yes. What
Guerrilla
like
tactic. No, because I think it's just a bunch of them. It's a collective, so it's a bunch of different ones. A collection, I would say. Accessibility showcase for recent produce. So this is disabled gamers, game developers, made by disabled game developers. Accessibility settings, design choices aim to help ensure more disabled gamers are able to play. That's quite cool. Then we have IGN Live, which is on Friday.
Yes.
It's it's in-person events, live stream YouTube. So interviewing people. Phil Spencer on the 9th of June is going to be there. Oh, that's where he's been. He's been hiding. And then Jeff Keighley. We all love Jeff. He's great. Kicks off the Summer Games Fest on the Friday. 2 hours, features reveals from some of the biggest devs and publishers. Then Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest Edition. Double Fine and one am 8-bits. Is that supposed to be Will I Am or something? I don't know what's going on there. I Am 8-bit. Because 8-bit's a company that makes controllers. But who's I Am 8-bits? We're just not cool enough to know who these people are.
No, I don't think we're cool enough to know what's
it's a video
going
game collectible vinyl sound plate people. Oh, it's a company. Merchandise company, video game publisher, artist collective again in LA. Oh, there you go. I Am 8-bits and Double Fine. After the conclusion of the Summer Game Fest, they'd have SGF edition will spotlight more dozen gamers, developers from all backgrounds. Then Volvy's 15th birthday party. It's a very strange looking Vol. Less than conventional event. That's what it says. This is Devolver Direct.
Oh, yes.
Future of Play. VTuber Melios the Android, whoever he is, will launch bold new launch announcement trailer shows up with Galaxy Probes. Then we have Wholesome Direct. Celebration of emotionally resonant video games inspire optimism, joy, and introspection. Then we have Latin America Game Showcase. 90-minute showcase, 70 games across the region featuring world premieres, exclusive announcements. Woman-led Games Fest Edition, which is on June at 10:30 PT. Exactly what it says on the tin. Then we have Future Games Summer Showcase, which is Roger Clark. Oh, a guy from Arthur Morgan. Roger Clark, who's Arthur Morgan from Red Dead 2, and Britt Barron, who's Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, will, with the event, will showcase over 70 upcoming games.
I was about to say, everything that they're showing, surely it's all future games?
All games. You'd think so, wouldn't you?
I mean, they're not going to show you a game that came out in 2013 and be like, look at it, it's amazing.
Please don't be negative. I don't know, it's weird. It is weird. I don't want to play the video to find out. It's just weird, definitely. Then, Xbox Game Showcase plus Black Ops 6 Direct is on 10 a.m. PDT, 1 p.m. EDT, 6 p.m. BST, and 7 p.m. CST. I believe that's 6 a.m. NZ time and 4:30 a.m. AU time. Is that right?
No, probably 4 a.m. AU time.
Yeah, I think it's 12 hours out for us, and I think it's I forget BST. And there's some Xbox stuff being talked about probably in that one. Then we have
just a bit of Xbox.
Then we have PC Gamer presents a PC gaming show. Uh, rather than the Xbox One. World premiere, exclusive announcements, developer interviews. 50 games will be announced. It's insane. 50 games will feature at this year's game show.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Doesn't it? There's a lot of games coming through there. Unless they keep repeating the same 50 games. Ubisoft Forward, live from LA, is on the 10th. A very own gaming showcase. Ubisoft aims on Monday the 10th, where we'll be given exclusive looks at Star Wars Outlaws, Shadow Creed Shadows, X Defiant, and more. So there you go. That's what we're going to look forward to.
Nice. It's pretty jam packed,
Isn't it? That's 3 days, yeah.
Yeah, 3 days, lots of announcements. And my word, there's going to be Ubisoft will come on stage and they'll just be like, and this new game is cancelled, and this new game is cancelled.
You know this game we talked about? We're not doing it.
Or not even. It's like we were going to come out here and talk about this game, but we've just been told between then and now this game's been cancelled.
I was like, Microsoft had a what was it, build or something, and the Intel were going to do a presentation, and they all rocked up to do the presentation and were told, actually, we don't need you. Dear, but that went down really well. We're going to use these guys that do like chips that are faster and light and less power and less heat.
Ah, yes.
So, we decided to do some predictions.
Yes, about what we're looking forward to, or what the internet's looking forward to for next week.
Yeah, and I feel we should start with ChatGPT because that's been the theme for this year.
Yes, definitely. Let's start off with what the AI thinks is going to happen.
Yeah, because I've actually found a really good Reddit with loads of people with ideas, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. So ChatGPT said, Starfield expansion, planets, missions, gameplay mechanics released in late 2024. So it's pretty solid, actually. I mean, that's pretty safe. Fable gameplay reveal, in-depth look at the world's storytelling release spring 2025. Maybe. I don't know if we've seen any. I still feel like it's end of 25 anyway. Avowed deep dive gameplay for a walkthrough showcase and combat spells early 2025.
No, I think Avowed. Oh no, this is Avowed. Yeah, that's not
Avowed.
the other one.
Yeah, no, it's not the one that's not going to come out.
Yeah, what was it? Starts with an A, doesn't it?
Yep. I'm sure it
that
does.
one.
Yep. That one's so good that we can't remember the name of it. New Forza Motorsport content updates. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Yep, that's pretty solid.
In Exile, new RPG. Post-apocalyptic
Yep,
RPG teased.
So this is what, Clockwork Revolution.
Fallout. No, that's not, is it? No, that's not. No, is
In
it?
Exile is doing Clockwork Revolution, yeah.
Oh, is that post-apocalyptic though? I don't think it was.
It's
That's Fallout.
not post-apocalyptic, but it's more like steampunk.
Exactly. Well, this says post-apocalyptic RPG teased.
Interesting.
Something else. Compulsive Games new IP, story-driven action adventure in dark fantastical world 2025.
Okay.
Don't know what that is.
Interesting.
Japanese developer collaboration teaser for Xbox exclusive title for renowned Japanese studio.
Ooh.
So that's what ChatGPT. The last couple are a little bit loose. Some Japanese studio may do something for the Xbox.
Yes, they may talk about a Japanese studio putting a game on the Xbox.
So, do you have any? So before I go through this list, do you have any in particular that I don't know if you've seen my list here, but do you have any in particular that you think were missed on this list? And
There's a few.
I'm just leaving that one there, which no one's talking about on this list anyway.
Yeah, so I definitely think we're going to be seeing either Gears 6 or Gears of War collection.
Yep.
And now, if we are seeing a Gears of War collection, I have a feeling that it's going to be a multi-platform Gears of War collection.
Do you think they'd do that though?
Yes, I really think they would.
Isn't that a bit like them doing God of War on PC on Xbox? Not on PC because they have, but on Xbox.
Almost. Yeah, almost. I think Xbox hasn't learned how much damage they've done to the brand yet, and so they are going to put Gears of War on PlayStation because they're going to call it a live service game or multiplayer. We want more people multiplaying this game, so it makes more sense to put it onto PlayStation.
So, Gears 5. The bike just went past. Gears 5. Was that a flop? Are people playing it still? Is anyone playing that game? I've not seen it in the charts forever.
Yeah, it's got a very strong multiplayer community. So if you jump into multiplayer, you always find
There's
a
always
game,
people playing
and
it.
it's always people much better than you.
Oh, that's fair. Because they're
Shock.
12-year-old kids.
Lots of Mexicans as well. It's huge in Mexico.
Oh, really? Okay. Because it's never
Gears
in
of
the
War
charts.
is like the official game of Mexico.
That's so bizarre. Because I just don't know if it's big enough to warrant going, oh, we'll put it on multiplayer and then get all these extra people playing on it. It's not COD, is it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think Gears is going. So we'll see.
Why
a
not
Gears-
Halo? Why do you say Gears? Why not Halo?
Halo is one of the tentpole ones. It's
Because so's Gears. Gears
Yeah, I
is like one
know,
of the
but-
original, like, it was up there with Halo in the for FPS sort of style.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, put yourself in the shoes of Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond now.
Not Phil Spencer.
Gears
Phil
was-
Spencer's out. He's checked out. He's done. He's leaving the
It
next
doesn't
couple of
like
years.
he's
He's
checked
out.
today.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, I definitely
He's
think.
like, screw
yeah,
you guys. You're screwing it up. I'm going out. I'm done.
Yeah. So no, I think Halo is still one of the protected RPs that Microsoft is still wanting to rally around. Gears, if Gears was one of the protected RPs, we would have seen a Gears 6 by now, or at least have a big tease for Gears 6 by now. Because Gears 5 was what, 2020, 2019? No, it came on the Xbox One. Gears 5.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, ages ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so if Gears was a tentpole one, they would have been pushing it harder.
No, because they're remaking it in Unreal, aren't they? That's what they're doing,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's why it's taking so long. Because they have to rebuild it from ground up.
Yeah. But I think they're working on the collection, the Marcus Phoenix collection.
The Marcus Phoenix collection.
Yeah, Gears 1 to 3 remastered in Unreal Engine 5. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a World of Warcraft console port.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. And it's been ages since we've seen State of Decay 3. Anything about it?
Yeah, we
So-
did see something. I thought we
They
saw
released,
a
like, a
trailer.
trailer.
Yeah, we saw a trailer.
They released a trailer, like 4 years ago? And then it's been dead silence since.
Well,
So-
no, because State of Decay 2 only came out in 4 years ago. So
No, State of Decay 2 was an Xbox One X release, wasn't it? Like 2016, we were playing State of Decay 2, I'm sure.
no, I'm sure it wasn't. Now you have me questioning it.
Yeah, it's been ages. So that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. We're either going to see Gears, like a big tease for Gears 6. We're going to see the Marcus Phoenix collection coming to PS5. We're going to see State of Decay 3. And I had another one, but I can't remember what it was now.
Gears.
Yeah,
Gears
Gears,
on
and
PlayStation.
that's my big predictions for this.
I'll take your WoW and I'll raise you to WoW going to Game Pass. Not necessarily coming on Xbox, just going to Game Pass.
Oh yeah, yep, that'd be great.
Yeah, I think it might do that. I don't know if we've got an Xbox yet. I feel like they're busy trying to get Indiana Jones out and stuff like that. And COD. COD's this year, isn't it? So they're busy doing COD now.
But they've got so many different studios; they could all just be working together.
Yeah, this is Xbox, so don't forget. At no
Yeah,
point
they've
do you
got
feel
one
like they're
thing at a
working together. They don't. Nothing came out in 2022, so of all the studios there, not one released a game. It was weird. It was a weird year.
So, what do you think?
I think you're being overly negative about Gears, to be honest. I like the idea of the trilogy coming out,
Yep.
but I've not played number two.
It's going to
so-
go to PS.
Yeah, I like that. The handheld console.
Mm-hmm.
There's been lots of noise, and I feel like it's
definitely
actually
gonna
going to get a
see-
release date. I think it's going to be like October or something like that. October, November time. Just time for Christmas.
Yep. Do you think we'll hear more about the next gen Xbox?
No, I don't think it will. I think they'll get the console out, because if they do that, then no one's going to buy the console if the next gen Xbox appears.
True.
The handheld. They're going to go, well, there's no point spending 500 on a handheld when I can spend 800 on a new console in 6 months. So they'll be sneaky.
Yeah. Did you hear the rumor that the next gen Xbox is going to be a reference design?
I've got a story.
Oh,
I have a story about that, actually.
we'll have to talk about that later.
I'll talk about it, yeah. I did think Clockwork Revolution was going to come out.
Yep.
I think they're going to be a good release about that. That game looked pretty solid when we saw it last year, so it must be close to ready.
NXL did a really good tweet thread kind of about it, where they're tweeting all different bits about it, but in different order. So the tweets didn't flow because it's a game about Clockwork
Messing with
Revolution,
time.
jumping through time
Yeah.
portals and stuff.
Doom, I think it's an obvious one, actually. No, I'll take that back because I know Doom's going to come out. And Indiana Jones get release date? Definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
It looked pretty finished last time we saw it, didn't it? It looked pretty close.
Yeah, it looked like they had enough going on there.
Yeah. Just reading someone in chat giving a stick about one of the mini Xbox. You've got a Xbox S, mate. That's
Yeah,
what the Series S is. It's a mini Xbox.
it's a little baby Xbox.
It's a BB. It's so cute.
It now comes in black as well, so it can hide away in the
And it
cabinet.
actually has storage, so you can put more than one game on it. So, what's your name? So, Reddit. I found a Reddit
Yes.
page called 2024 Xbox Game Showcase Giveaway and Prediction. So they're actually doing, if you get voted up on it, if you win a year's worth of Game Pass and something else, some other stuff, which I thought was quite cute.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah. So here, one person put all the Activision games coming to Game Pass,
Oh,
which I think is
nice.
hilarious. Because imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
The PlayStation guys, you'd hear them cry. You hear a million voices cry. What's the... Yeah, that would have been... Imagine they did that, though. The drop went, okay, so, we were holding back. Well, here they are now. And just
Boom, done.
have them all stop complaining.
Here is every single COD we've ever made on Game Pass.
Yeah, well, there's quite a few games in Activision's library.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Avowed, someone says. I don't know. Too quiet. Doom is an obvious one because it actually is coming out and it's... what is it? I've got a story about it later, actually. Indiana Jones, yep. MSF2, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 release. They need to get that game out because it's actually running out a year.
Yep, definitely.
So that'll be a November, October release, I guess. Fable gameplay?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Gears Trilogy Remaster. Like that. Cult Revolution, yep, definitely. Data Cave 3, I think that will be coming out. Forza Horizon 6, question mark. I read someone
Oh.
say Japan.
Every year
know,
that Forza
that's-
Horizon wants to come out, they're like Japan,
'Cause they
just
just
do
wanna
Japan,
do
and we get Mexico.
That's right. We get Mexico, which is a slightly different colour to the UK. And then COD, which is obvious one. So they got controller refresh. Maybe a new controller. Maybe the Elite 3.
I
The
would
Elite
like an
3.
Elite 3.
That'd be. I think that's a good call actually, because it's been a long time since the Elite 2 came out.
Yep, definitely.
Stream all the games that you own, which they've been talking about doing. That could be a good time to bring that out as well.
That'd be a great time.
Yeah,
Yep.
that would be awesome because that goes with the console, handheld console. All those games you
Yes, that'd-
purchase, handheld console. Play them anywhere.
Yep.
Cloud saving. Well, that was
Brilliant.
awesome. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Someone said Banjo-Kazooie remake as well. And Battletoads done. I've never played any of these games, but I know people love Battletoads.
Actually, I was talking to Simone about something similar this week. About Xbox and Activision own a lot of these kid-friendly games. Crash Bandicoot, Banjo-Kazooie, Battletoads, all really
What's that
Friendly,
stupid
like-
one where you... what is it called? Where you hit the colourful things and they explode. And you collect animals. Pinatas. Pinata or something?
Yeah,
Yeah. Viva Pinata? Was that what it was called?
I think so. Rare made it.
Yeah. There you go.
And they've got all this family-friendly, kind of kid-friendly mascots and RP that they seem to be doing nothing with. If you want to build up a customer base, you need to have a really solid base
selection.
of
Yeah.
child-friendly games. Because we were thinking, when our boy gets a bit older, what games is he going to play?
Diablo
We don't
4.
really see many children's games available.
Diablo 4 is fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a 4-year-old playing Diablo 4. You'll need some help with the controller.
Exactly.
But
And
you know what I'm saying is that there's just no E for everyone games that Microsoft is pushing really hard.
So my kids played Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, Minecraft is one of them, but
and
Minecraft is everywhere. So
Minecraft and that stupid racing car game, which is kind of like a kiddie racing. It's not kiddie. It's quite an interesting racing car game. I can't remember what it's called now, but there's a racing car game they played because it wasn't really racing if you didn't want to be. You could just mess around, isn't it?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
so,
But
yeah.
that was all they played.
Hmm.
Hours and hours of Minecraft, though.
Yes, Minecraft is good for that.
Guitar Hero Revival announcement after the success of Fortnite Festival. They did bring out a guitar recently.
Yes.
There was a guitar release, wasn't there, recently? Imagine
there was a
that.
recent guitar release, but yeah, Guitar Hero,
Do you think the licensing is too hard now?
completely. Especially in the age of streaming, you want to stream your Guitar Hero gameplay. Oh, sorry, you can't. You can't stream that game.
You'll get pulled down immediately for doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy remake.
Oh yeah. Was this what Final Fantasy VII remake? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. So there was one that came out. There was one that came out on PlayStation that didn't come out on PC recently, wasn't there? I think that's what they're aiming at, that one there. Because Square Enix have come out and said we're now going to multi-plat because PlayStation doesn't sell enough copies for us.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of money.
Lost a lot of money. Yeah. Oh, and this was me actually. COD's coming to Game Pass because they're all on sale at the moment. You know, Game Pass always gets stuff after it goes on sale.
Yes.
It does, doesn't it? It was something else because wasn't it Keo brought it or maybe even Todd brought it or something? Brought this game and literally 2 days later it came out on Game Pass. And we always say thank you for doing that. Thank you for taking one for the team. But I think that's why.
Yes.
They're all coming. They're all coming next month. All the COD games.
Who is going to make the sacrifice to the Game Pass gods this time?
Exactly. Yeah, we need to find out in chat. Come on, guys. Did anyone buy any COD games recently? Someone wants the original Xbox console in menu form.
Yep, that'll be quite cool.
Yeah. With the Duke controller, which is the same size as a console.
4 times the size of the
4
console.
times the size of the console.
There's another one here. Fallout 3 or Oblivion remastered announcement.
Oh, I did see that one.
That'd be really cool.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Because they seem to be... I think they're all going to do everything in Season 2. I think Season 2 is going to start announcing games coming out for Fallout. They're riding on the coattails now of like, let's not rush. We've actually got a really good thing here with Fallout. Let's just let it do its thing. Then when Season 2 comes in, the hype will come back up. We'll get a game out then.
Maybe. But if they do a Fallout 3 remaster now, a lot of people will still jump on.
No, it's not going to come out now, though. It's not ready.
How hard is it to say, old game,
God.
make new, enter?
Chat
I
GDP,
can
mate.
code.
Just put it through AI. It's fine.
Yeah, basically
If it looks rubbish, make it look better. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. If rubbish do not equal rubbish, make
yes.
it better.
Tick.
Yes. It's a simple if loop. Easy, done.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
We can be coders.
Exactly. Or because I was talking to Hog and I like their idea of doing. They're saying the original Fallouts were actually turn-based isometric games.
Man, we need a new Fallout Tactics then.
Tactics. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like a Fallout Tactics.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
See, that would be a good release. If they said that, people would just fall over themselves. They'd be like, yeah. And they just said, oh, we're doing it in time for next season. Like, no, Season 2 of Fallout. We'll get your Tactics or something.
Yep.
It would just make a killing. It would just make an absolute killing. Especially if the first thing was like a DLC for... Remake of one with DLC of the story that's happening now or whatever, whichever one's closest. I think Fallout 76 is actually the closest in time, though, isn't it, to the TV series?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because it's 220 years or whatever it is in the future, or 270 years in the future, some sort of number like that. I thought 76 is the same sort of distance in the future.
Yeah. And Fallout 76 being a live service game, it's much easier to put that content into it.
Oh, but I was thinking of making it into a tactics TV show.
Yes.
Make it as the tactics for the TV show. Make Fallout 5 a tactics game, which is basically the TV show.
Oh, yeah, that'll be interesting.
That'd be fun. Do something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a very cool tie-in.
Yeah, well, everyone's saying it should basically it's Fallout 5. If this was a game, it would just be a great Fallout 5 game. Like this story would be great for a game.
Nice.
If you
Brilliant.
watch it at some point in your lifetime, you'll also discover this too.
I will watch it.
I don't
I'll
understand
try-
why you've not watched it. Or I just don't. It doesn't make any sense. It's so weird.
It's play games or watch TV.
Or watch
I can't
TV.
both.
Just don't understand. I'm so confused why you're not watching it. You're a way bigger fan of Fallout than me.
Also, something that we missed is Age of Mythology, the remaster.
Oh, but I thought that was a gimme. They only actually that's next year. That's too soon out because they only announced it like 2 months ago, didn't they? They're doing it. 2-3 months ago it was announced. I think it's too soon. I think it'll be if they do say anything, it'll be released next June or something like that. It'll be like summer 2025.
I don't know. I think it could be a good shadow drop. It'll be a fantastic shadow drop. Age of Mythology available on Game Pass now.
That's the one. What are they going to do now? What's the now games? CODs? They're just going to rely on COD.
I don't know. I think we're due for at least 2 shadow drops this year.
This time around. Maybe Clockwork Revolution.
No,
Indiana
I'm gonna
Jones.
call it now.
Okay.
The shadow drops are gonna be Fallout 3 remastered and Age of Mythology remastered.
Okay. I think they're going to go on the remaster front. They're going to go on that route.
Well, Fallout because it's got big hype at the moment, and Age of Mythology has a really big community behind it. You know those strategy games. Age of Empires on Xbox did really well, so those two shadow dropping, easy money.
Okay.
Any shadow drop predictions for you, Lee?
I have no idea. No, I don't know. I feel like they need to bring some new games out. Like the Clockwork Revolution sort of style games. Something like that. Like a nice, really cool indie games would be nice.
Yeah, for sure. What if they shadow dropped Call of Duty, the new one, Black Ops 6?
The internet would melt, I suspect.
It would be amazing if they go, right, we're shadow dropping it onto Game Pass today, and it's available on PlayStation 6 months from now.
Because it's normally an October release, is it? Or November release? Does it come out normally?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, it's still coming to PlayStation. We didn't break our promise.
No, they did actually say we're not going to do anything like PlayStation did. PlayStation specifically said you're not allowed to do anything like we did to you for the last 10 years.
It's such a waste. It would be amazing if at the end of the showcase they go, right, at the end of Call of Duty they go, we're shadow dropping Call of Duty onto Game Pass, available today, right now, and for PlayStation, you guys will be able to play it on the 25th of November,
They're not
2025.
What they can do though is do all the COD games on Game Pass now.
They could.
That makes more sense to do every single COD game ever. Oh, it's all on Game Pass.
I don't know. Imagine you could think about how many people would rush out to get an Xbox.
They can't do it though. They're not allowed to do it.
Who says?
They said that PlayStation said, we've screwed you for the last 10 years. You're not allowed to do that to us. Please sign this piece of paper.
And then, you just go, oh, that piece of paper, I've lost it. Oh dear, whoops, how bad. We have lawyers. Do you really want to take up this fight, PlayStation?
Kyle.
You know me. I think Xbox needs to be a lot more aggressive.
They're not going to be, though.
They do.
They're not going to be.
No, but they should. I would be super petty about everything.
Unfortunately, no. They're not going to do anything interesting like that.
Pity. That would be amazing. The internet would melt. I'd love it.
I know. Love it. I'm seeing the internet. I think just annoying PlayStation people as much as possible would be good, though. But they're not going to. They're making more multiplats now. That's what the problem is. Everything's going to be multiplat.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if Indiana Jones ended up being multiplat as well.
Yeah, actually. Oh, well.
I don't care. See, at the end of the day, we have Game Pass, and as long as I keep putting games on Game Pass, multi-plat the world, I don't care. As long as it keeps playing on Game Pass.
I don't know. I want to see Xbox get back to the roots of Microsoft, where they were a little bit of a bastard.
But Game Pass is still a better deal because it comes out on PlayStation for $120, and it's on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
So people are going to go, well, this is really annoying buying these games on my PlayStation or on my PC when I can go get a Series X, and it looks great and it plays because it's an X console. Oh, and it's included my $20 a month.
Oh yeah, I fully understand. I still want Xbox to just be a little bit more aggressive.
They're not going to. They've never been aggressive since Bill Gates has been there, really.
Yeah, they need to get that back.
I don't think they need to. I think they're the biggest company in the world. I think they're fine. I think they're okay. I was talking to my mate Mark about this today, and he's going, Microsoft are really struggling, and they're messing all this sort of not having a phone, and AI is not working for them. I was like, it doesn't matter. Everyone pays them to put all their stuff on their servers.
Yep.
So if Apple are doing really well with AI, it's great because Microsoft make lots of money out of Apple. There's not a problem. It just doesn't matter. They don't care. They might say they care, but they don't because they're making lots and lots of money out of Azure.
Yep. Everything on Azure.
$3 trillion company, is it now?
Yep.
Don't care.
With
making lots
Nvidia
of money.
Coming up close behind them.
Who is?
Nvidia.
That's true, actually. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Because that's on the back of Microsoft buying their stuff to make AI. So it's, it's hand in hand, which is fine. It's nice to have a video up there instead of just Apple and Microsoft. Shake it up a bit.
Yeah, something different.
Microsoft don't care. They're making so much money. Activision makes them lots of money because of COD when that comes around. If they sell it or give it away on Game Pass, they don't care. They'll make lots and lots of money.
Yeah, I know.
That 70 billion will be back within a year or two. They'll have all that 70 billion back again in profit. So,
yeah, but I do want them to just be more aggressive. Just annoy the PlayStation people to the point where they just give up. Just crush their spirits just a little.
Just a bit more. I think the Starfield thing worked really well, though. Come on, they did that. They just stick by the Starfield. Nope. It was going to come out on PlayStation, but we canned it. And it's not going on PlayStation.
Buy an Xbox.
Buy an Xbox, exactly. Buy Game Pass on PC. That's fine.
Easy. Just buy Game Pass.
Get a Sony with Android app for the Xbox to work on. Xbox app to work on. Sony TV. Right.
Predictions. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, they might do nothing at all. It might be really short. Might just be all predictable stuff all coming out in 2026, and then nothing happens.
Yeah. And nothing else exciting. Oh, well. Should we continue on with the normal show?
Yeah, we're an hour and a bit into the podcast, so we should do the news now.
The regular bits of the show.
The regular bits of the news. Here's the charts. Let's do the charts.
Excellent.
Multiverses relaunch boosts it back into top 20. I've never known a game to be released and then be pulled for a year and then get re-released again. It's never happened. Or has it? And I've missed it. I've never known a game to do it, maybe I should say. I wasn't gaming for a long time and never known a game to be released, get pulled, and get re-released a year later.
It's quite amazing, the strategy. I mean, did you ever think the strategy would work?
I don't know, because I actually want to jump back in it because I really enjoy playing that game. But I don't think anyone I know will play it. So it kind of breaks my thought of doing it. I kind of got into it right at the beginning. I was really enjoying bouncing around in that game. But I don't think anyone else does. I think it was just me.
Man.
The charts. So, Fortnite is on number 1. And everything else has changed.
Interesting.
Isn't that exciting? Call of Duty is back up to number 2 from number 3. And Minecraft dropped 1 place. Oh, we didn't do charts last week, did we? So, that's fine.
No, we missed the charts in the week. So, and then everything changes.
X-Defiant, well, that's why we waited last week. Nothing changed last week. It's fine. X-Defiant has gone up a place to number 4, 5. So it's a new entry last week at 5.
Huh.
People are playing it. I was surprised. But yeah, free to play. See? It's called Fortnite's free to play. COD's free to play. Minecraft is basically free to play. And so is X-Defiant's free to play. And Roblox is free to play. That's top 5.
My word.
Yeah. for sure. And everyone owns a copy of GTA 5 by now.
Yep.
And I wonder how many people on Game Pass are playing EA Sports. FC24, which is still the worst name in human history. Then we've got Rainbow Six Siege at 8. Destiny 2's gone up a few places to 14.
Oh yeah, everyone's getting excited for the new expansion.
Oh, actually, it was read a headline that says, jump into Destiny 2 now before the expansion. Like, it's good now. I'm like, I don't know if it is. Fallout is dropped to number 11 out of the top 10. Number 4.
Oh yeah, people are starting to complete it or maybe get tired of it.
Diablo 4's gone up a place. Do you know there's been a lot of people playing Diablo in this last couple of weeks?
I can imagine.
Tony hates the game. She played it for a bit. I was like, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. She said, I watched one time I was onto our Discord. She said there's like 6 people playing Diablo 4 at once on Discord. It's just a row of Diablo 4s. It's like, yes.
That's amazing.
You are welcome, everybody. Because I think I've jumped into this. Sorry.
Even the non-gamers at work are coming up to me going, oh yeah, I jumped into Diablo 4 this weekend.
I had 2 people in work. One guy keeps telling me he's going to play. Like, I've given my Xbox name. And said, just join me. He's like, oh, yeah. And he never does. And he's like, oh, yeah, my boss is talking to me about it. I was like, what? He wants me to carry him through. I was like, oh, well, you know, you're level like 55. I probably could carry you. And then your boss at the same time. Like, it's fine.
Oh, that's
Everyone
hilarious.
wants to be carried.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Lord of the Fallen is a new entry at 15. So that's kind of cool. That's a really hard but really cool looking Dark Soulsy game.
Yep.
NBA 2K24 re-entry multiverse number 19. It's kind of amazing, actually.
It's a fantastic strategy, I must admit. Like, here, look at this cool game. Actually, no, you can't have it for a year. Oh, look, the new game is back.
Kind of is, because if you listen to all the criticism for that when it first comes out for 6 months, and then go back and sit down for a year, go, okay, so this is our deadline. Let's fix it. Let's make it amazing. Let's listen to all the criticisms, fix it all. And in the meantime, add a whole bunch of new characters. Amazing. Yeah, it's cool. I'm so tempted to jump back in. Anyway, Halo Infinite 21. Sifu's down. It's because basically Multiverses came in and knocked all these down by a place. Elden Ring's got by a place. Master Chief Collection 27. Jedi Survivors 29. Humanity. Oh, is that weird Lemmings game? And Scarred for Life doesn't know who Lemmings are. Is it Scarred?
I know.
Is he okay?
Maybe we should introduce him to Lemmings.
I think we should, because Lemmings is amazing. I couldn't believe I found a GIF of Lemmings, though. That was I found the GIF. I was like,
yeah. That's a good job.
It was really easy. I literally typed Lemmings, and it was the first one. I was like, oh, there's Lemmings. And I think that's like level 2 or something as well. I recognise that level. I think it's quite early on in the game. Because you can never save it back in the day. You just play it. And then when you turn your computer off, you have to start again, don't you? There's no saves.
Yes.
Yes. Everyone should play Lemmings. It's amazing. Humanity is at 33, and that's a kind of it. COD, Battlefront, Fall Guys, Skyrim's missing still.
Brilliant.
Starfield's at 32.
Man, Starfield dropped 10 places.
It's not very good. No one is playing it anymore. They've all given up.
Do you have Starfield installed on your Xbox?
I uninstalled it because it's massive and I wasn't playing it.
Install it.
600 gig.
Settings,
it's too big.
And turn on uncapped frame rate and graphics mode. And tell me how pretty this game looks.
You know I'm the person that just plays a game when I turn it on and then go, yeah, and then just play it. And then randomized name, randomized look, and press OK. You know I'm that person, don't you?
I'm asking you to press 2 buttons before you play the game. Literally 2 buttons. Graphics mode and uncapped frame rate.
Does it finally look better than Fallout 4?
Yes. Oh my word. This game, it looks incredible. Like, that 30 FPS cap that was holding it back was nonsense. The new uncappedness of it is great. So smooth, so pretty.
So smooth, so pretty. That should be on your headstone. So smooth, so pretty.
Well, I mean, I just described myself, so yep.
Exactly. The next Doom is called Doom, The Dark Ages, with a medieval feel. It's coming to Xbox, Windows, and PlayStation. It's going to be showcased June 24th. What do you think? Doom Dark Ages.
Interesting.
Interesting, yeah. It never was Dark Ages. Does that mean we have to use bows and arrows against fire?
It's a good question. Because the only thing I can think of is like Quake. Was Quake Dark Ages or was Quake just
You had
Gothic
guns.
horror?
You had guns the whole time. You had guns and rocket launchers. Nothing Dark Ages about that.
Yeah.
Unless
Interesting.
it's like Heretic. And you get like magical
Ooh.
powers. Ooh, yeah. See, now you're excited.
Man,
Heretic Doom. Imagine that, though. Actually, that would be cool, the more I think about it.
that'd be
Because
fantastic.
you have one hand doing fire and one doing like sword stuff. Shooting
Yeah.
sword stuff. Shooting.
This is a good sign. Doom coming back. We love Doom.
Yep.
If only we get Mick Gordon back to do the soundtrack, though.
It doesn't have that much detail, but I'm sure we'll find out
I'm sure.
in like next week, basically. It does say here, so they want to slow it down a bit to make you more like
Yeah.
a hulking monster truck rather than a deadly race car, which is actually true, because you can basically just be a tank. That's what they're saying. Like you can take a pounding and still beat things up. Doomslayer acquires many of its modern powers and weapons, although the Knight Sentinels of Argent Dunier still has access to guns and things of his nature. A bit traditional knightly twist, perhaps the setting before Doomslayer ever encountered the Knight Sentinels as well. I don't know, Argent I can do, but D::NER colon, not colon, apostrophe.
Apostrophe, yes. Denier. Argent.
Is it a
Denier.
silent D though? That's why I ended up with Ner.
Argent Ner.
The Argent Ner.
No, Scott.
Ner. So, yeah, and coming to all multi-plat as well, which is cool. Doom's, shared Doom. Doom's cool.
No, don't share Doom. Keep Doom.
Keep
Like-
Doom to yourself. Get your fingers off my Doom.
Get your hands off my Doom.
Yes. Heavy Xbox slant, because, we own them now. I say we, but... yeah, so that's kind of cool. That's fun.
Yeah, that's going to
Doom.
be pretty cool.
With sword.
More Doom is always better.
I just want to talk about this one real quickly because I love this look at this game. This is the one called... so this is The Altars. It's a mind-warping sci-fi again, as Instant Weekend anticipated Xbox. Coming to Game Pass 2. Nice. So this is the one where you go back in time, don't marry that girl and become a different person, and then get pulled forward in time and be a completely different person and be more helpful as a scientist or a cleaner. I don't know what happens if you don't marry that girl.
Yeah.
I think it was amazing. I just thought it was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks very cool.
It does look awesome. It look hard and annoying, but kind of awesome at the same time.
It looks really fun.
Yeah.
Like this game looks fantastic. The Altars, especially since you're working with yourself.
Kind of yourself.
Yeah, yourself from different dimensions.
Different timelines, isn't it? It's like, there's a video here. It's a bit slow, but this looks amazing as well.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's apparently Unreal Engine 5 as well.
Oh my word! There's like weather and water, and you.
Weather, water, and you.
What else do you need? Because the idea is that you are on a spaceship, and you're trying to avoid the sun by kind of, I don't know, fixing your spaceship, I guess. Doesn't really come clear what you're trying to do to your spaceship, other than you have lots of yourself in there. It does look amazing, though, doesn't it? It looks so good. It looks way better than
does.
Starfield. Just saying. It does look better than Starfield, though. Yeah, so you're trying to do stuff. You go back in time, pull out a different random you that could be more better at stuff.
More better at stuff. Yeah, I do like it.
More better stuff is important. And it has that kind of Fallout... what is it called, that Fallout game that you're playing?
Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter look to it, yeah, when you're in the actual... in the spaceship.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
It really does, though. It just looks amazing. There's a sheep. There's a sheep in the corner of the screen. Love it.
Cool.
So yeah, I probably will jump into this just out of curiosity more than anything else.
It looks really good.
Right. Console performance just took a huge step forward. This is for you.
Yep.
You can do talk. Okay, frame generation courteous of the AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution FSR 3 has just appeared on the Series X basically. 72% performance uplift. And the Immortals, they only use one game here, but the Immortals of Evium, because that actually has the option to say yes, enable it basically. It has to be an option in the game to be enabled for you to see it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Paul? Kyle? I've been talking to Paul quite a lot last weekend, last 3 or 4
I
days.
can tell.
Yeah.
So it uses frame generation, part of
it pretends.
AMD's FSR 3.
Correct, yes.
Now, I was doing a bit of digging into frame generation because I had an idea what it was, but I wasn't too sure. Frame generation uses AI to insert frames into the game or into the movie or whatever you're looking at.
Yep.
That don't exist in the original.
Yes.
So it's a way to make things seem smoother. I don't quite know where I stand on this, but to me it seems like cheating.
Well, it kind of is, because doesn't that do it? What was the other one that makes it a little bit blurry, isn't it? There's no one that does it, makes it all blurry. Or a little bit blurry if you look closely.
Yeah, I think that's part of the Fidelity FX Super Resolution and NVIDIA's DLSS. The idea is that it renders the game at a lower resolution and then uses AI to upscale it.
To fill the gaps, yeah.
So the game is basically running at 1080p on the console, and then by the time it gets to your TV, they've upscaled it to 4K. So then you end up with a couple of blurry details because the game is, you can't exactly take a picture that's taken at 1080p and blow it up to a 4K monitor and still have it look as clear and as crisp as
for sure.
So it's all tech to get around the fact that we just don't have powerful graphics cards in these machines.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm not sure. I think it's cheating. I'm not a fan of it because it reduces image quality. And we like playing games because they look pretty. There's a reason we make fun of the pixel games.
Yeah, but I play games at 30 and I'm fine. It doesn't bother me at all. I know it hurts your face, but...
Yeah, you play games at 30, but it still looks pretty, right?
Yeah, but then that's it. So I'm happy to play at 30 because I'm like, well, it's fine. It doesn't bother me so much. I don't see there's no tearing. Like, it's very rare you get tearing or anything in the screen when you're watching it.
Yeah, but that's because you're playing on a great screen that does...
That's true as well. Actually, my TV does do some smart stuff as well, doesn't it? Yeah, very true.
Yeah, PRSS or whatever it is.
Yeah, DSR. DSR? No, that's something else.
DSR.
So, okay, so this game normally runs at 30 to 60 FPS on the Xbox, this game. The Immortals of Evium. There's also 70% increase. So moving from an average of 46 frames to 80 frames. Oh, so on average it's 46 frames per second. And it went up to 80 frames per second. This took from a fairly inconsistent 40 to 60 to some rather more stable rate. Oh, okay, so it actually smooths it out as well. It almost feels like it plays at 120.
Interesting.
So yeah, so you have VRR, variable refresh rates.
Yes.
Is what you use. Can choose to talk about unfortunate experience, while overall smoother is not some. So that's what you're talking about, actually, isn't it? That's the one with visual artifacts. That's the one that kind of fills in the gaps. The video describes moments where the FPS suddenly drops to 0. Camera cuts during cinematics. Curiously, doesn't happen on the PS5. It's only on the Xbox. Issues with the HUD as well. Perhaps the most annoying problem lies in the HUD. Various 2D elements not interpolated and not affected by frame rate, which means that they sometimes look visibly much lower frame rate in certain parts of the screen. Feels like the game's lagging while the rest runs smoothly. Yeah, interesting, yeah. Upscaling and frame generation technology such as the deep learning super sampling DLSS or AMD's FSR have been all the rage in PC gaming in the last few years. And DLSS 3 gets the best rep. So it is a step up from what was there previously.
Yeah. So it's a pretty interesting tech, but it's still sidestepping the problem.
Is it though? So I don't want to go and spend $4,000 on a graphics card.
Yeah,
Which is not in stock because everyone's buying them for AI or whatever they were buying them for at the time. So this is quite a cool function for someone who's tight like me. This is great because I'm going, well, I can get a and it's an option. You don't have to have it on as well, but you can get something that might look quite good. Especially if your TV can handle it. I guess maybe that will help as well. Only 26 supported titles currently as well.
It's interesting, but still, I don't know. It's weird tech, and I don't believe it fixes the main problem.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
It is. It's all smoke and mirrors. That's exactly why I don't trust it.
Yep, I can tell why. Yep, I understand.
You know?
See, it would be cool then. Okay, so it would actually be cool to play that game, wouldn't it? Is it on Game Pass again? Mortals of Avalon?
I think so. It came on Game Pass a while ago, didn't it?
I think so, yeah. Maybe it's worth having a play. Because it's got an Xbox.
Yeah, give it a bash. Let me know how you find it.
Well, no, because I don't care. I'm not the right person. This is the thing. I think you would notice.
Okay, well, give me your account and I'll play it on yours because there's no way I'm getting an achievement in this game that I'm never going to touch again.
EA Play. It's on EA Play, so yeah, it's available. Well, I can do it. I can play it, but... And what you don't care about, what do you like? Yeah, because you're such an achievement hunter. All right, maybe I should do some research.
Yeah, do some more research. But yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust the machine.
I don't trust AI,
to
says
do a good
Kyle,
job.
who loves AI. Yes.
Yeah, I'm very bullish on AI, but this stuff I don't trust. I don't believe it.
Step away from my Xbox console. Microsoft
Yes.
with your AI. Microsoft will allow... Oh, talking of Xbox consoles, Microsoft will allow other companies to make next-gen Xbox consoles, claims Insider. This is kind of what you were talking about, wasn't it?
Indeed. So this is the idea that they're going to have a reference design like the Surface Pros and the Surface laptops.
Because that went really well, didn't it?
Yeah, it went perfectly well.
Sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry, Microsoft, that was quite mean.
The idea being that Microsoft say, here's how you build an Xbox, but we license all the bits and pieces to you, and you go and you make a better one.
Oh, no, I don't think it's that even. No. They say, you build it, it has to be this spec, and here's the image that you run on it.
Interesting.
Don't you think it'll be that? Because that'll be the same for the handheld as well.
I don't know. I think it's more going to be like a, here's our bits and pieces that you put together. Kind of what ARM does with their CPUs. So ARM is like, here's the reference design for ARM, and then you can go and you can build the M4 or you can build the Qualcomm Snapdragon off of it.
But ARM only makes CPUs.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be something like that.
Okay, I disagree. I feel it'll be like a PC. They're like, go to Dell and say, hey, Dell, you want to make a console? That'd be great. Here's the image. It would just be like that.
Okay. So then you have the Dell Xbox.
The Dell Xbox. The Dell Xbox. Dell. Yeah. The Dell Xbox. Dell box? No, it doesn't really work. Yeah.
The D box.
The D box.
Imagine that. What do you do? I'm just jumping on the D box.
My God. Yes. And the Zeus box. Yeah.
Oh, my word, yeah.
I think that's what they'll do. They'll just go, yeah, no, this is cool.
It'll be interesting because they are moving towards an ARM chip for the CPU for the new Xbox.
Well, we all think they're going to.
Well,
but actually, that wouldn't work then, would it? That wouldn't work because Dell doesn't do ARM chips. Asus doesn't make ARM chips. Who are they talking about getting to do it?
Have you seen the new Copilot Plus PCs? They all
Well,
have
the ones
Snapdragons.
they've got a button on their keyboard.
No, they've all got Snapdragons in them. Qualcomm ARM CPUs now.
Okay, is that
And that's
Dell and
Dell,
HP and all
Asus.
that? Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's so they're all getting on board. They're all moving away from x86.
Goodbye, Intel.
Yeah, goodbye. It's a goodbye and good riddance, I suppose.
Yeah, goodbye. You did well. You screwed us for ages.
Yeah.
What I thought was interesting, this is not an entirely unknown concept in gaming, with the idea behind the failed 3DO console being the multiple different models could be manufactured by completely different companies. Steam Machines concept works similar as well, with gaming spec PCs. Although also that was a failure. Yes. Concept could work for Xbox, though, especially at Microsoft, were building hybrid portable devices themselves, leaving more traditional TV under the TV consoles to other companies or vice versa. You see, that would make more sense if they said, hey, build handhelds. Because I feel like the restrictions are slightly different. Like it's easy to build it. It's like having a phone, isn't it? You're all kind of using the same half a dozen sort of CPUs. Whereas
Yep.
PC-wise, it would be harder for them to do the console.
For sure. And
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the handhelds coming out now. You've got
Exactly, yeah.
the ROG LIX or whatever it is. You've got the Steam Deck.
Oh,
You've
so
got-
they'll just go with the ROG Xbox one, won't they? They'll have the ROG, whatever it is, Xbox edition. The Steam Xbox, that's all they'll do. They'll just put a different sticker on it and say, oh, this is made, it's got the Xbox image running on it.
Yeah, imagine booting up the Asus ROG Xbox with all
Xbox
its
edition.
multiple different
Yeah,
lights.
because it's just a PC, isn't it?
Yep.
It's only the Steam Deck, which is a Linux-based one. All the rest of them are PC, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all running Windows, yeah.
Yeah, so that's easy. Just replace the image. Oh, so that's all they're going to do. There you go. It's easy. Sussed it out.
Nice. Good job, Lee.
They're just going to replace. They're going to go to all the developers of current handheld consoles and say, "Hey, can you just put this image on it?" Oh yeah, sweet, thanks.
There we go. All done.
All done.
Job done. To
Job
the pub.
done. Okay, that's cool. That story's sorted out anyway.
Yeah. Interesting.
Makes way more sense to try and make consoles though. Consoles will be hard to make consoles because Microsoft lose money on consoles, and I can't imagine Dell, HP want to lose money on consoles.
So if this does happen and Xbox consoles do go to Dell, HP, Lenovo, all those guys,
Yep.
which one would you buy?
I don't think they'll do it because they lose money. Microsoft lose money on every single console. HP like to make money on every single hardware they sell because they don't sell the software. So you're then not spending $1,200 on an Xbox console or going to Microsoft and buying it for $900 because they want to make their 30% or whatever they want to make on it.
Yeah, but if they do it this way,
If they
then
do
the other companies,
Who would I buy? I like Dell's design though over HP's. The gaming
like an
laptops and stuff like
Alienware?
that. Yeah, the Alienware stuff's quite cool.
the Alienware Xbox, I can think of nothing more hideous.
Yeah, but what would you go though?
I don't know.
I'm just
It'd-
looking at
It
my.
would be a tough one because Razer. A Razer Xbox would be quite nice.
Yeah, the design. Interesting what they do with the designs. Because none of them have
Yeah.
made consoles before, have they? Any of the big PC makers.
No, they haven't. So it'll be interesting to see because you got the Alienware that looks all gamery and got the multicolored RGB.
I'm just looking at my my Acer I've got here, my Nitro 5, which has got like square, weird rectangular edges and kind of strange bits been chopped off it.
Yeah, imagine putting something like that underneath your TV.
Yep.
I mean, we've all seen what Asus have done with the routers, right?
Oh
With
yeah,
the-
for sure.
what are
Oh,
those
those
spaceships.
the 15 different aerials hanging off them.
Yeah. So you can, and enough radioactiveness that you can cook some steak on top
It
of
just
it.
floats. It just floats, and there's a green like haze around it as it floats. That's-
It's like one of those mirages. If you look
It's
directly
like,
at it,
it's like it kind of it disappears. You're like, I'm sure there's something there. And then you got to kind of catch it at the right angle.
yeah, it's just if you look at it through the corner of your eye, you can see it. But if you look directly, it just doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
It's the radiation. It's playing with your eyes. Something like that hanging off the back of your TV. All those aerials and angles.
yeah,
and-
I just can't imagine them doing it. The whole money thing actually means they wouldn't do it. Whereas I guess Microsoft look at it and go, well, ROG are selling this console. They're obviously making money on it. So let's just give them the image to put on it and say it's the Xbox one. A sticker on it,
Yep.
the Xbox.
Xbox handheld image. Good. Away you go.
Yeah, and it's only xCloud, so it's not hard. It's like
Yeah.
there's not much to it. It's a image of xCloud.
It's running Edge.
It's running Edge. That'll be no with Copilot. Oh my god.
Oh, Copilot pops
Now-
up. It looks like
now-
we're playing a game. Would you like help with that?
That's right. Oh my god. Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra controller review. Premium price, premium performance. I was kind of interested in this.
Okay.
So this is like the third party version of the Elite, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's very expensive. Battery's not great, which I think is hilarious. But other than that, it's good. So it has an LED display on the front of it with a different RPG profile, so you can change, aim assistance presets and messing around with the settings on it. I like it. It looks a bit smaller, actually. It looks smaller than normal. Look at this guy's got really big hands. Well, that controller is smaller than the normal Xbox controller as well.
Actually, yeah, I'm looking at it going, might fit my hands quite well.
Yeah, I was thinking that because even the buttons look closer together.
Yeah,
You're
they
looking
do.
at on the
Well,
actual-
one of the cons does say that the buttons are kind of crowded.
Yeah, which could be good for quick access to things.
Yeah. Actually, it looks really nice.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. That's what caught my eye. I was like, that's actually really cool looking.
Yeah.
And it has all the buttons, the flappy pads underneath it. It's all pre-programmable. It has a charging case with it. You just check the case into it.
Nice.
Different buttons, different things. You can change the flappy bits and change all the different height. He does here. I don't know. It's weird though. This guy here's got short fingers. He says, and it had difficult to access and depress some of the buttons on the back of it. $200 for a controller.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it?
30 hours of play, but he reckons he gets 12 out of it.
Interesting.
I like the idea of the profiles at the top, especially if you're messing around playing, going between Diablo to COD or whatever. It's quite easy to just change all the settings. Just make stuff. I guess it's sensitivity and stuff like that, isn't it, when you're playing it?
That and then change what like the back buttons do.
Yep.
That is great.
Yeah, for
Man,
sure.
I miss the back buttons from my Elite. Those are really good.
What are you using for?
No, instead of having to get my fingers off the two thumbsticks to press A, B, X, Y, they were my A, B, X, Ys on the back.
Ah, okay. It
So
didn't take
you
long
could-
for your brain to rewire?
It takes a while. It does take a while, but it's once it clicks, it's incredible because basically you are running, you're moving, you're looking around, and you're still able to like hit the reload and the shooting or the jumping and whatever that you need without having to take your fingers off the
It's
thumbsticks.
Y is always the worst one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The change gun Y.
Yep. Whereas it's just like click on the back, change gun, reload, not zoom in, but throw grenade.
Xbox and PC this is for. Has a dongle for your Xbox.
Yeah, I'm just not sold on the dongle. I don't
Yeah,
like
I
dongle.
know. Disappointing. Didn't use the Microsoft one. Does have kind of cool audio profiles. So 3.5mm jack in it, and you can mess around with the audio profiles. So you have that like superhuman hearing that they built into a lot of them now.
Oh yes.
So you can hear noises of footsteps or someone reloading a gun. That's what the examples they give here.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I thought that's
And it's interesting in the review they say the Hall effect joysticks are the best I've ever used.
What is Hall effect though? Do you know what that is?
Those are the ones that never get stick drift. Remember? That's the ones
Okay.
that we need to get.
That's the ones
So
we want.
if the new Xbox comes out with Hall effect joysticks, we need to get that controller.
Okay, we'll do that. Hogwarts Legacy update.
This game is still going on.
So when it first came out on the PlayStation, they went, what we're going to do, we're going to give these guys on PlayStation a special little mission we're not going to give to anybody else. And some gear we're not going to give to anyone else as well, because they're PlayStation and they're special.
Oh yes.
But now we have them all. It's okay. There's gear, there's a special mission, because it was actually it was one of the houses didn't have the same stories on PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of gear, and excitedly, photo mode.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Finally, someone says here, but yeah. Can I bring up the page? Here we go. So you get the Hogmeads shop quest. That's what you're missing. Oh, you can reset your talent points. Oh, that's good. New glasses. Onyx Hippogriff. Felicius potion recipe, whatever that is. Lavender Boreas's broom. And some Azkaban's prisoner outfit and coat. And a photo mode. Glasses. Yes.
You get
glasses. Glasses that lived, no less.
Right. Just making
Please
sure.
do not hate Harry Potter and Hogwarts Legacy. Take your negativity away from here.
I mean, if a game was
one of the
dropping some
best-
DLC for me that included glasses, I would be like,
One of the best games of last year, that was, mate. Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine for all the Harry Potter fans.
I'm
Or
going
like
to
17 million of you.
I'm going to the Xbox official site. This is the slowest site ever made. Oh, this is a story you dropped in. Do you want to read the terms and conditions?
Oh, my word. This is amazing. So if you open up the Xbox app on PC, it tells you all about the Sea of Thieves and Game Pass quest that's currently going on at the minute. You need to play 4 hours of Sea of Thieves, and you get some really cool gear and stuff. Some more like new mugs and new cosmetics and all the rest. And then there's an ask button that says learn more. And guess where the learn more takes you, Lee?
I'm going to do it now. Should we do
It's,
it together? Let's do it together.
Yeah,
Give me a
let's do
second
it
just
together.
to fix it so I can actually view. Does it actually work is the question. Here we go. It's on screen, everybody. Look at me doing magic. Learn more. Where does it go? It goes to a
There
website.
we go.
Ah,
Yes.
now I'll change it back to the website that it's just taking me to. Wow. So, what?
So for
How?
audio listeners, the learn more basically takes you to the terms and conditions website, which is the
A
slowest website
notepad
in the
page,
world.
basically. Someone at a notepad.
And yeah, someone put notepad on a web page. That's basically it. And it's just the Game Pass cross Sea of Thieves quest terms and conditions.
Why does it say X or cross? Why does it say that?
Because that's a cross. Game Pass cross Sea of Thieves quest.
It's a
terms and
crossover.
conditions. Oh, so you need to play 4 hours of Sea of Thieves, and you're required to log into the Xbox app on PC at least once during that time window. Ultimate members are required to log into the Xbox app on PC or Xbox console at least once during the time window. Timed exclusivity may be available in future offers, one per an account. Oh my word, it's so bad. They're like, hey look, Sea of Thieves is an event and stuff, you can get free stuff, it's really cool. And it takes you to the worst website in the world. Which is why I dropped it in, because it's just so bad.
It's so Microsoft, though.
Oh my word, it's
It's
shocking.
Microsoft. It's like all the game websites that don't work half the time. Or they have like duplicate pictures and. Microsoft.
So, moving on.
Moving on. Moving swiftly on, as they say. Starfield fans speculate that a huge Xbox update is coming soon. I read this article, and it all seems a bit like fluff to me, this, if I'm honest. Someone's been looking at the steam.db file, and they said there's been increased activity on it. In the past week, since 1st of May, which is like a month, okay, there's been more changes than ever since launch, sometimes more than 10 a day. The theory is that on the day of the showcase, June 9th, they will be presenting the Shattered Space expansion as well as the June update. I think it will be even bigger than the last one.
Ooh,
Jerusalem
that's
the
exciting.
Stars says. He's excited. And what are your thoughts, Paul? Paul. Oh my God, Kyle. Why am I calling you Paul? That's so weird. It's been so long. Kyle, what are your thoughts?
I think maybe we are getting the Shattered Space expansion as a shadow drop.
It would be a year since its release. Was it June last? When did it come out?
August? I don't know. It's a good question.
Starfield. September.
So, yeah, we're not quite a year,
June.
but I think it'll be pretty nice if they go available now, Shattered Space expansion available on Game Pass.
You do like your shadow drops, don't you?
Yes.
You're
I
ever
do.
hopeful for shadow drops of something
You've
interesting.
got no idea. They're the best way to put the competition on the back foot.
Mm-hmm. Because it's we didn't know
Yes.
that was going
and
to
everyone
happen.
says, oh, Game Pass.
It's like, oh, Game Pass.
So-
Yeah. Okay.
I think that there's going to be a nice big update. Maybe that one guy was saying that land vehicles are going to be coming out before the Shattered Space expansion.
I worry about Starfield because everyone keeps wanting people to be able to travel easily across these massive planets. There's a couple of things, wasn't there? Buildings, space stations, and land vehicles. That's what everyone wants.
Yep.
And I don't know if they're even in Starfield's idea of what they want to do. No one knows because they're so bloody quiet. They don't talk to us.
Well, you never know. Shadow drops, Lee. Shadow drops. That's why they're quiet.
Okay.
I've never heard a shadow speak.
But they're really quiet. They're like Halo Infinite quiet for 12 months.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, sorry. Oh, Phil Spencer quiet for the last 6 months.
Yes.
He hasn't said much this year. So, Baldur's Gate 3 mods are officially coming to Xbox. I dropped this in because everyone was playing Baldur's Gate 3 back in the day. Or like 2-3 months ago.
It was huge, eh?
It was huge. And I still see some people logging in now in our Discord, so that's kind of cool.
Nice.
So yeah, the patch 7 is going to come out and it will do official modding toolkit. So you can bring your wildest ideas to life. Closed alphas today, closed betas July, modding FAQ. So that's kind of... So there's a community update number 27. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah. It's awesome. I want to play this game, but I don't know if I've got the time.
Yeah, it is an investment.
I like playing Diablo too.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this to go on special.
I know, but when will it go on special? It worries me that it's going to be taking years.
Yeah, it might take a while. Hanging out to go on special and then playing it on PC.
Ooh. No, play Xbox. It's easier.
Nah, I don't know. This game, top-down RPGs, turn-based. You want to...
But I would have said the same for Diablo, but it's fine.
Yeah, but Diablo works well on the Xbox. I don't know if
Exactly.
this works quite well on the Xbox.
Yeah, well,
This game takes 200 hours to complete.
it's rookie numbers compared to the Diablo.
Those numbers are rookie numbers. You've got to get
Rookie
them up.
numbers. Right, this is the final update for Redfall.
It's a bit
It's very
sad.
sad. Update 4 is going to come out. I'm trying to lower the tone down a bit.
Oh, yes.
It's going to bring out offline mode, which everyone's been shouting for, and more. Do I go back and finish this game as part of my back to the backlog?
I mean, it's getting offline mode. You may as well give it a bash.
I don't know what that means though. I don't know if it... it's because there was an issue when you get suddenly disconnected from the internet. It stops you playing. Right.
Well,
so when
luckily we
playing...
don't live in a third world country where that happens.
That's right, yeah. I was actually thinking of the game servers being in, I don't know where they are, the cheapest country in the world possibly. So they don't pay too much for the servers. When playing a co-op, the host will drop into a solo offline mode. That's what's going to happen. Single player pausing will also be available. Wow.
Ooh. Man, to think of pausing in a single player game
That's just
is noteworthy of patch notes.
Crazy.
Who would have thought? What will they think of next?
But what it does mean, the game will be playable if Microsoft turns off, when Microsoft turn off the servers. It says if,
Yeah.
but I had when instead because
We all know it's coming.
it's all coming. Yeah. Update 4 will give you reputation bar that you can fill by rescuing residents, completing safe mail messages, and so on. Community standing reputation bar has 6 ranks with 39 rewards and a safe house skill tree to move up completely free. You also get Elder Nests, which challenge you to destroy dangerously modified special vampires to free Redfall from their influence. And a story mode. Ooh.
Ah.
Can you complete the game in story mode and get all the achievements?
Oh, that'll be nice.
That would be nice. A new unrivaled weapon, new enemy encounters, and more. I can clarify that. There will be no full patch notes for this update. Thank you for understanding. Oh, there's nobody in the office. Here you go.
Yes.
Good luck. If it doesn't
we fired
work...
an intern who was writing the patch notes.
That's right. Yep. That's so sad. Yeah, and then they just gone about people closing down studios, which seems to be a theme currently. So pour one out for Redfall. Although I'm tempted to go back in. I didn't mind it. I just didn't want that excited by it.
Maybe when last did you play? Because a couple of the updates
When it came
have
out.
really updated it.
Yeah, well, that's what updates do. They update stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. Then they've made it better, is what I'm trying to say.
I know. I'm taking a pick. Sorry. Xbox Game Pass loses 5 games. I was actually going to try and find a website which tells me if the new game's coming in, but I couldn't and forgot. So we're losing 5 games, and this is going to be the final story. There's going to be a downer for the rest of the podcast now. I'm sorry.
Man, you're just leaving us on a downer here, Lee.
I know. I'm sorry, dude. High on Life is going, which is sad because that's awesome, that game.
Ah, I need
The
to finish
funniest game ever made, Carl.
I need to just put on to mute and finish that game.
Finish that game. Bramble the Mountain King. I think actually people like that game. That's that weird kind of weird, creepy walk around things trying to kill you in water game.
Oh, yes.
And people like it. It's a good game. Space Lines from the Fire, never heard of. Rune Factory 4 Special. And then Book Walker, The Thief's Tale. Thieves of Tale, sorry. Thief of Tales is actually what it's called, not what I said. All leaving the first half of June. Have somewhat short completions. 8 to 10 hours for Bramble. Oh, so that's not too bad. The shortest is Book Walker, The Thief of Tales, which is 10 to 12 hours. Oh, next shortest, sorry. Yeah, we'll just go on. This is for all you hog people. We don't care. I'll get into Rune Factory 4 Special now, though, because you've got 200 or 300 hours to unlock all 38 achievements. So if you start now, you've got 10 days, 11 days. You should be fine.
Oh, that's funny.
Who needs sleep? That's it, I'm done. I feel like you've had enough news out of me.
Man, that is a lot of news.
2 hours, mate. 2 hours into the podcast.
It's not a lot of news, but a lot of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a podcast. What do you expect?
Oh, indeed. I mean, we are here sitting here giving you our opinions.
Yes. You should accept them, if you like them or not.
It's your choice to listen to us.
So, what exciting games can you bring to the table, Kyle?
You're gonna just absolutely love this, Lee. There's so many nice new games this week.
I will just mute you through the whole session. So I don't have to listen to it. I'll just keep going, oh yeah, but you have no idea that I can't actually hear you. And I'll be playing a game or something, playing Diablo, maybe.
New games that are coming out this week. We missed a week, and I was gonna, torture you with the games last week.
I would just leave you and come back again. Like go make another coffee.
But I've actually decided we're not going to go through last week's
well,
games.
Okay, so why don't you tell me one game out of last week that was good?
The system no, that was, I'm looking at the wrong list. Never mind.
Hellblade 2.
No, that came out the week before last, because last week we missed a week.
True. Oh, so you haven't even got the list. Okay.
So I don't even have that list.
We have no list.
So,
we're listless.
Lucky. You're lucky this week. I'm not going to torture you with the games from last week at all. So,
Thanks,
kicking
Carl.
us off with new games this week is Destiny 2, The Final Shape. This is the culmination of 10 years of Destiny, apparently.
Oh, my word.
10 years. So this is the end of the story, apparently. Like, this is what people are saying. There's a guy on YouTube who put together a 12-hour video of covering the entire arc of Destiny with all the in-game cutscenes, all the expansions, like the whole arc, the whole story from beginning to end. 12 hours of Destiny.
I still can't believe they killed Cade, whatever his name was.
Yeah, Cade. That was a terrible move. Shocking. So the final shape is here. And it's, yeah, we might be getting a Destiny 3 after this.
Do you think so? I wonder what they're going to do.
I think Destiny 2 has burnt a lot of its fans. Like, remember, we used to be big into Destiny 2. There used to be a really big
the Destiny
community.
2 podcast.
Yeah. And they just, I don't know, they went off a cliff, and Bungie just burnt a lot of their fans. They've recently, under PlayStation, they've burnt a lot of their fans even more. Like, I've seen a lot of negative sentiment against Bungie recently.
For sure.
More than I've ever seen. So I reckon their only path to redemption is to say, look, here's the final shape. It's really good. It's the capstone of Destiny 2. A, we're either doing something different, or B, we're doing Destiny 3.
It was always a solid shooter, wasn't it? That was the thing.
Yeah, it's a really good. I mean, Bungie do gunplay fantastically well.
It's interesting. So Diablo, I just show you Diablo's out. So Diablo 4, I was always concerned I'd never be able to do Uber stuff because it's just so hard.
Yep.
But I feel like I can do it. I reckon if I can do it, I can actually get there. With Destiny, I never felt like I was good enough to do the raids or do the really hard stuff. It was always too hard.
What was it? The Black something?
Black Armory. Black Armory.
Yeah, the Black Armory. Just way too hard.
That's when it broke us, wasn't it? As soon as we got Black Armory, we just couldn't do it. And we were like, well, there's no point. We can't get the good gear or get to the areas or do anything interesting.
So, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens. And in a big goof, they open up their servers early. So all the leaks, all the whole story behind the final shape, the cutscenes, the raids, the new armor, everything was leaked and is available on YouTube if you were to Google it. To the point where they didn't even close they didn't even firewall up the servers. They just shut the servers down.
Bungie.
Yeah. So the final shape, it's here. It's the end of Destiny 2, allegedly. We wait and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Allegedly is exactly it. Yeah.
Like, people say it's really good from what we've seen coming out of it, but who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, it should be fine. But $100.
Yeah.
It's $100.
Yeah, $100 is $100. No,
is that US? Because my machine's rubbish. Yes, US. $100 US.
Yeah, but that's for the annual pass as well.
Yeah,
If
why
just
wouldn't you get
the expansion?
It's 50.
$50.
Yeah, so what's that, 70 or 80 in New Zealand, I guess?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find out by pressing buttons. Here we go.
I mean,
And then
I would be interested if they didn't vault some of the stuff. If you could still access everything that they had in Destiny, you know?
Yes. They just don't like users. It's
They don't like money.
$83 for a DLC.
Man.
And it's not going to be much. Like, it's going to be like 5 hours or 3 hours, isn't it? Like, it's really short gaming, the actual story.
Yeah. Man. 105 gigs is what you need for Destiny, the final shape.
$166, including the annual pass.
Oh, my word.
Wow, the annual pass is $80.
That's ridiculous. That's not. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Let's not get into a downward spiral to move on to the next game.
Yes.
Which is called Downward, Enhanced Edition. Downward will let you set off on humanity's final adventure to seek out an explanation for the apocalypse that changed the Earth as we know it.
So, just a little fun fact. The videos are working on the Microsoft website.
They're working.
Oh, no, they're not. Sorry, the Destiny 2 video is working on the Microsoft website. This one's not.
As well. I mean, Destiny has a lot more money.
I know. That must be what it is. This is not working.
To pay for servers.
I'm sorry. I take it all back. It's not working.
So, taking advantage of parkour techniques and of the mysterious power you are given, you will traverse astonishing and dangerous ruins of past civilizations, or to find the legendary artifacts meant to control the deadly calamities that came to this world. It's an action, adventure, puzzle, platformer by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Graphics look really nice.
It looks cool. It's all right.
Nice and colourful and bright.
Yep.
We always like that with
I
new
think
games.
it'll be really hard, though. I think it'll be quite frustrating. There's a whole slide jump thing that you have to do.
Oh, yeah. games with slide and jump is very
The
difficult.
timing has to be perfect every time, or you just die, basically.
It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I know.
So-
It looks interesting. There's some interesting looking beasts that you fight against.
Yeah, it looks very interesting, I must say. I do like the graphics. It actually doesn't look terrible like an indie, you know?
No.
Oh,
That's all right.
well. So, that's Downward Enhanced Edition. And now we're moving on
This
to Killer
game.
Clowns from Outer Space.
This game. I remember this game when it was talked about originally.
Killer Clowns with a K.
It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing.
It's an asymmetrical multiplayer horror based on the iconic 80s film. In the battle between killer clowns and the citizens of Crescent Cove, team up and use your wits to harvest humans or save them from the alien invasion.
It's so. Did we talk about this, or was it me and Paul talked about it?
No, we spoke about
Did
this
we
one.
talk
This
about it? They
looks
went through. I found a website describing every single weapon. There was like,
Yep.
and like a bang gun and like stupid shoes, and they can hear you, and they have people that help you. They
Yep.
have like what do they call them? Familiars, I guess, almost like vampires. But they're actually humans that help the clowns.
Yep. Yep. Oh man. It's so good. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Man. So Killer Clowns from Outer Space. If you just want some 3 verse, I think it's 3 verse 5.
It's weird numbers, isn't it? Oh, there's a clown in your bedroom,
Yeah.
bro.
So there's 3 clowns and there's more humans.
Yep.
And it's a PvPvE,
Ah, okay.
which is interesting. Online multiplayer, 2 to 10 people.
Because that's
It's
what.
quite-
Oh, two. Oh, that would be. Oh, okay. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's like 3 versus 7 or something. Maybe there's only
3 versus 7, which is quite interesting.
because you go into different places to escape, don't you? There's a boat to escape in. There's like a weird transport thing to escape in.
Yeah.
You kill the clowns, but they resurrect all the time, as well.
Oh, they come and help each other up.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
So, from clowns in outer space to eating food and making friends in Rolling Hills, make sushi, make friends. It's coming to Game Pass, which is interesting.
I
Serve
remember
up-
this game.
Yeah, serve up sushi as a robot chef in Rolling Hills. A laugh sim about running your own restaurant in a cozy village. Oh, it's amazing. So you're a robot that has to make sushi, and
It
then you make
has-
friends.
It has that uncooked feel, what it was called, overcooked feel to it.
Yeah, Overcooked with what's that Nintendo game where you're on the island, Crossy
Animal
Road,
Farm.
Crossy Friends?
Animal Farm?
Animal Crossing. That's
Animal
it.
Crossing. Not Animal Farm, that's a book
That's a
about
book.
kids on them. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Oh, no, that's one of the
So-
animals, isn't it? That talk.
Yeah, the pigs where everyone's equal, but some are more equal than others. So Rolling Hills, make sushi, make friends. Looks very cute. It's
Looks like a
rated
mobile
E for
game.
everyone.
Yeah.
It's could be quite fun. Play with your kids. And plus, they learn how to make sushi so that you could put them in the kitchen and get them to work.
Yes. And pretend to pay them.
Yes, pretend to pay them in fake money.
Yes. Monopoly money.
So next on we have Democracy 4 Console Edition.
Ah, okay.
Did you ever play any of the Democracy games, Lee?
No, I don't think so, no. I
No,
can
these-
know of them.
These games are really, really fun. And yeah, they're really good. So basically, it's a simulator in a way of running your own government. You get elected, you make policies and changes and everything, and the idea is to get re-elected. But you can basically become anyone you want. You can
Like
go
a dictator.
yeah, like a dictator. Simone played Democracy 3 on her PC a while ago, and she kept getting assassinated because she kept banning smoking. So it's very fun with the cause and effect. So you ban smoking or you raise the taxes on smoking and it causes people to be poorer. And then you do one thing and there's another cause and effect. Very cool game. I'm glad this is coming to console because it's such a cool game and a really good idea to sit down and just see, actually, if I were running the world, how long would I
There's-
last until I got assassinated?
There's an interesting thing I was I heard about it. Something was saying, why don't we just make a game which is basically running like the States, but people don't realize they're running the States, and because obviously over time people will work out the best changes to make to stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I keep thinking there's an untapped market. You could get cities like Melbourne, like Napier, and you could put them into like a sim like City Skylines, and you could basically have gamers solve your problems for you.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
And they'll do it all for free.
They will, because it's a game. They have no idea.
And even if they realize it's not a game, they'll still do it for free.
Because it's interesting.
I was telling Jeremy, you know, at some point there's someone there with just the right amount of autism that they would sit there and they would fix Melbourne or Napier.
Oh, just mate, you would do that.
Exactly, to the nth degree.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have a whiteboard. Here.
So yeah, it's just you just got to get the right like Venn diagram of people that are interested in city builders, fixing problems, and people could do it for free.
Is Jeremy PWD? PWED? Is that Jeremy?
No, that's Fred.
Oh, Fred. He's been playing Satisfactory because it keeps popping up on my screen. So he would be perfect because he's been playing it all night. He's been sat there messing around playing Satisfactory. So he'd be perfect.
I must jump in after this and see what he's doing to my world.
Oh, really?
What is he doing to my factory? Fred, don't touch my factory. It's working well.
He's adjusting it for you.
Don't adjust my factory.
Get your fingers off my factory.
Brilliant. So yeah, Democracy 4 Console Edition. You know, find out if your political ideas are actually stand the test. Now, talking about assassinations, sometimes you just got to dig or die.
Yeah, you need to work on your segues, but yeah.
I know. I'm trying to make these up on the fly so that they come across as wholesome and endearing.
Endearing probably. I was like, oh, that's so cute. He's thought that all on his own.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
so you're a representative of Craft & Co. selling automated fabrication tools across the galaxy when your spacecraft crashes into a hostile planet. Now you have to build the strongest defenses if you want to escape from it. Use the tools you sell and the local resources to build up all of what you'll need to survive and eventually be able to escape the planet. This is kind of like a Terraria type game.
Yeah, there's another one that came out. I think on an island with a ship though, which is very similar to side-scrolling build stuff. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I played it for a bit.
Okay. Yeah, this is like 2D kind of Fallout Shelterish Terraria looking game.
Oh, Terraria more so, yeah, but more guns.
Yeah, more guns. Looks quite exciting.
Yeah, interesting.
And the whole time you'll have to not be a ghost.
Yeah, don't drown or go down too far.
Don't dig too deep.
There's
Balrogs there.
Exactly. Oh.
Next up is Ghost Teen Escape from Limbo. What a name. There's not much to say about this game. It's in black and white.
God, how many games have we got here, bro? Mate, there's hundreds of games here. I'm going to have to call you and get you to go down a bit because we're on 2 hours 15 now.
Fine.
And you're just picking rubbish games. You need to pick some. What blew it was the fact I saw this game and was like, no.
Oh man! So this was going to be the game that started the torturing of Lee, but now he's caught on.
I'm calling it at 2 hours 15. No.
Okay, fine.
It's now quarter to 11 here. I don't want to sit here for the next 50 minutes going through rubbish.
Okay, fine. 2 more games and they're going to be good. We've got Tour de France 2024.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what more could you say about that game? You ride a bicycle really quickly and win some races.
Hopefully.
Graphics don't look amazing. My word.
Oh my God.
It looks like it should not have been coming out in 2024. It looks like it should have been coming out in 2014.
You almost had me and then you went, oh, but the graphics are a bit pants.
Well, I mean, some people like cycling. I mean, press A and B to push down on the different pedals. That's what it'll be.
It'll just wear out your fingers. It'll probably be the triggers.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Tour de France. And then the last game on our list is the Hong Kong Massacre. Sorry. Oh, it is getting late here. Stumbling over my words.
Exactly, yeah. We've been going for a while.
This is inspired by classic action movies. The Hong Kong Massacre places you at the center of a hard-boiled revenge story filled with brutal cinematic shootouts and vivid underworld locations. Take on the role of a former police detective bent on exacting revenge for his partner's murder and use of mixture of raw fire and use of a... What? No, that's not English.
Come on,
But
bro.
it's got slow motion and dive dodge mechanics like Max Payne.
It's a twin stick shooter as well.
Yeah, and it's top down. And it looks like hyper violent.
Very much so. But it's kind of cool, the movement of the guy, actually, because he just jumped onto a couch and did like a roll. And
Nice. Okay, I have stopped torturing you.
thank you. I had to call you because...
Man, I was so getting warmed up for some
I
really
know,
bad
but
games.
that
You
was
have no idea.
bad. You went real bad real quick.
Okay, so the trick is to not go so bad so quickly. It's
At
just
least drop
like
in
a
something
good
decent
point
every
of
so
order.
often, because you had like 3 in a row that was shocking. I think that was the
Yes,
problem.
I know. It was fantastic.
No. And Barney came and
just-
visited me. I was like, yeah, bro, I've been sat here for a long time.
I was just gonna basically watch you die inside.
Oh, I cut you off. Oh, no, we've lost Kyle. Oh, might as well end the
know.
podcast. Thanks, everyone, for coming.
Oh, darn. Okay.
All
Right. We have sat here for too long. I've tortured you with some bad games. We've got some interesting news, but now it's time for us to leave. By the time you hear from us next time, the Xbox showcase would have happened, and we'll be sitting here taking it apart. So next episode is probably going to be even longer. We should probably start earlier, Lee. Or maybe even do it
Well-
Monday night, since no, I can't do Monday nights. Never mind.
I'm here, home from 6 o'clock, which is your 4 o'clock. So it's not me being late. It's you having life and doing stuff.
Oh, yeah. From
Because
4
I actually
PM.
get home, walk the dog, and by 6 I'm done. So I have an hour and a half to kill before the podcast. Oh, 2 hours to kill before the podcast anyway.
Okay, noted.
Because normally you go
So-
to work. You're normally not lazy. You normally go to work. So by the time you get back, it's 6 o'clock, 6:30 to start. See, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's some food for thought. Nice production meeting.
Excellent. I'm glad we had that. Yep.
Yes.
Our
So, guys,
yearly
tune in
production
next
meeting.
week. It's going to be a long episode. We're going to take apart the showcase. We're going to see if we were right with our predictions. And we're going to hopefully have some really good news that gets us excited about Xbox all over again.
Exactly. Phil is not quitting and walking out in a huff.
Phil's actually put his foot down and has put on some boxing gloves and is starting to fight back. One can hope.
I can hope indeed. Yes.
So that's our show for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks everyone who's watching us live stream. If you don't know that we live stream, we do it every episode over on Twitch and YouTube. And the links are normally in our episode show notes. But if you can't do that, then join our Discord. There's lots of cool people there, and they all just want to chat to you and say hi. Don't forget that June is back to your backlog. We are helping you be a better person by making sure you play your backlog games. So get in it and tell us what you're playing. Now, Mr. Lee, where can people find you?
I am actually not been no Hippo HQ this week because he was busy. It's kids stuff or something. I don't know, family things happening last weekend. God knows. So we played Diablo instead, basically. So I'm Lee Howard on Twitter and Lee Howard on Xbox and Lee Howard 25 on Twitch. That's it.
Nice. Brilliant. And you can find me at Zarkrius on X and Xbox. I was going to say X and Twitch, but I don't do Twitch much.
No, you don't, do you?
No, I should get back into the habit of just popping up Twitch whenever I'm playing games.
Playing Diablo.
Yeah, people can come watch me play Diablo. It's lots of fun. So, on that note, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everyone who listens and downloads and takes part in the community. You guys are excellent. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hiya. There's no one in the chat.
No, we may as well just head off.
Ah, Cooper, stop turning up at the end of the podcast.
End.
Or at least say something if you're in the chat room listening to us, because it's very confusing. He did it last week, last time, exactly the same moment as we said goodbye. You went, oh, hi. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. I am here watching.
Oh, that's funny.
So we had Cooper, Oz, and was Paul? Who was it in there? Was it you?
Where?
In Diablo. All four of us in Diablo. It was
Yeah,
you,
we
wasn't
had
it?
lots.
It was you, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like you were like 20 odd at the time, I think. Cooper was 20 odd and he had just played for the first time ever. And Oz was like 40 odd. It was quite fun.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
And it's the first time I gamed with those guys as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, man.
Well, that's
yeah, we
really
know you worked
slack.
here for the podcast.
Yeah, you have to go back
What's
and watch
going
it,
on?
aren't you?
Oh, I went out for dinner. Okay, fair enough. Good job. Both of them turn up at the end.
Yeah, well done. They must have just come back from dinner, that's why. Pearl went out for dinner.
Oh, so they come for dinner and now that they're full, they're wanting us to entertain them.
Yeah. Well, we have a YouTube VOD you can pick up once we finish. All right, I'm going to go because it's 10 to 11.
Yeah, no, it's nonsense now at the moment.
Level 58,
Thanks for
that's
stopping
not
by,
bad.
guys.
Level 58 is not bad, bro. Not bad.
That's a good job. Maybe tomorrow night we jump on some Diablo and you can take me through your hardcore character there, Lee.
Yeah, I carried Neo and Todd last week in hardcore. Got to level 40, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Like level 4 to 40 in one sitting. Or 4 to
Cool.
30. No, 4 to 30 because hardcore's a little bit harder because he was too scared to go to tier 2.
Ah, yes.
Neo just refused to go to tier 2. He's like, no, say hi. Hi, Ted and Larry, how are you?
Funny.
Okay, goodbye, Oz and Cooper. Thank you for appearing.
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome.